Greed.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa!
Yeah.
We don't got no intro music, so I got to bring the energy.
I see. That was energetic.
Trying to earn this check. Trying to keep these kids fed and keep these checks on my feet.
Sweatshirt. That one nice.
Yeah, shout out Wash Dads. Sending the gear over, Gil. Appreciate you for making that connect.
Yeah, I like that.
I get a lot of plugs by knowing you. So.
I got some Adidas to match that.
Oh, you want my?
No, I'm gonna get my own.
Adidas.
I look like I'm telling like a 2X.
Yeah, you already know.
So I need
I'm a little thicker, Kate.
I'm
working on it. I'm working on myself. Okay.
I'm working on myself.
I'm working on it. So whoever brought donuts today did not help.
Ain't shit, huh?
Did not help putting the snacks out. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us on the couch.
You.
We got Brandon Jennings back in the building.
What up?
Representing Tough Crowd as always. Another fine brand with great merchandise, high quality. And we got Kenya Martin back here with us.
What's that?
Wednesday. Week's almost done. We got a lot to get into. Gil, I see you. You got something on your mind, Gil?
No,
okay,
I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
You do your thing.
All right, well, let me cook. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. With Cat sidelined at least another month, and at least we'll put that in quotations, what leap does Anthony Edwards need to take to keep the Wolves winning? KD has been cooking in his last 4 games, but are the Suns the biggest threat to the Nuggets in the West? At least one Nuggets player thinks so. And the NCAA's amateur model is in danger of getting packed all the way up. But is it time for college players to become employees? Nick Saban's not rolling, but he may not be able to do anything about it. And this NIL sent him to an early retirement. But before we get into all that, as always, shows brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You heard that, 100 whole dollar deposit match. If you download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL. And if you do it right now, they will give you a free pick'em to get the ball rolling. We're heavy NBA season.
I've been getting smacked, bro.
You got to be honest, though. You just got to learn the game.
It's bad. Yeah, somebody got like 3 steals, 2 steals, 3 steals, 1 steal. They got him at 0.5. Take it.
No,
nothing.
No steal to be found.
Nothing.
That's how it goes.
Josh Hart under like 8 points. He want to have a quadruple double there. Like, come on, man.
He has been cooking. As always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, we use it on the show, we'll give you a $50 bonus. Send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. Keep that video under 30 seconds. Include your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use it on the show. $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And as always, if you can't watch the show live with us, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. This is true in life, especially in dating, which brings us to an important topic. So, this user on Twitter asked, and we're going to take it a step further, what's the most important question to ask on a first date?
Do you believe in God?
That's your most important question?
Yeah.
And what if they say no?
I'm out.
You can't bring them over to the light.
Oh, my God.
I'm out. Yeah, like.
Which God, though?
It's only one.
I'm saying some people, the devil is God. I'm just being. But if they say no.
That's the first question you.
Yeah.
Not first, but most
all
important.
The sins your ass done in your life.
Are you saved? That's what I was talking about. Is you
all
saved?
The sinning you was doing.
Right. I'm asking, are you saved? Because
one of us got to be.
Yeah, because I'm saved, so I'm asking. Oh my God. Before we go any further.
Before we go any further.
Most important question to ask on a first date?
It shouldn't be if you got kids, but I guess that's shit. From experience, I guess that, yeah.
If they say yes, is that?
It should be a deal, but but no, for some people it's not, but like for some people shit is not. It is. It depends on where you are in your life.
Mm-hmm. Do you have kids and are they bad?
Are they bad?
No, they gonna. No,
Nobody said
they ain't worried about they bad. That they ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? They bad or not. I ain't trying to meet them. Yearn.
Gil, what's the most important question to ask on a first date?
No, I already know. I know what I usually ask, but we can't. This is for everyone else.
This is a family show.
This is for like just everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Because everybody ain't rich.
If you got a job.
And you can't say just random shit.
But
if you got a job,
no. Usually I just say, "Am I gonna hit after this?" Right. That's usually. But for everyone else,
that's your first question. Or most important question.
Yes. Nobody got time to be waiting 3 to 6 days for your goofy ass when you got a line full of women waiting. No, I got time for that. But for everybody else, the most important question to ask, since we all fake it when we first meet each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't know, whatever we're saying is meaningless. So the first question and most important question should be, who are you when you fall in love?
But if you know people are faking it.
But who are you when you fall in love? Because when you fall in love, that's the real you. Because, obviously, whatever questions they was asking, a man, and he passed the test, didn't have nothing to do with when he got mad and started whooping your ass. Right? So obviously, whatever your questions were, didn't dictate ass whooping when he got drunk and mad. So who are you when you get...
when he fell in love.
Yeah, when he fell in love. Like when you breaking my windows and key in my car, obviously my questionnaire didn't siphon out that behavior. So who are you when you fall in love? That's what I want to know.
So basically, are you crazy or not?
Basically. But no one gonna say it when they first meet. Are you crazy?
Nah. Crazy. But a lot of people don't know they are.
Yeah, that's what's saying.
They think that's just normal behavior, right?
Yeah.
No, it's normal for me. Like, is it? Do tell.
Do tell.
It's a good question to know. Important.
I just want to know who you are when you fall in love. Like, let's see when them real demons come out. Are you a hitter? Are you a runner? Like, you know what I mean?
Some wild shit didn't happen, boy.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
For all the young people out there, watch Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence.
This shit real.
Change your perspective.
Yeah, but the first question I asked, what we doing? Right, how many days?
How many days you gotta wait?
Yeah, how many days?
That's the very first.
Yeah.
Is the appetizer get to the table before you ask that question?
I'm gonna have. Well, you get a free meal no matter what, but just realize I got a line. Nobody got time. 33 out. Like, oh yeah, I'm not that type of one. Well, you need to be to get my attention. I'm sorry. To be that, to get my attention, for me to open up my wallet, you gotta play ball. You want to do the
immediately.
You want to do the church thing, and you a good girl. Okay, cool. That line is somewhere over there. I'm not looking at none of that.
That line over there.
Yeah. I'm test driving the car before I take it off the lot. Right? When you gonna spend $300,000 on a Rolls Royce before test driving and getting in push your seats back, push it forward, let me turn the station, let me hit all the knobs. That's a nice car. Okay.
Check the car.
Here you go.
So what she make you wait a week?
I done already slept with somebody else, so it really don't even matter.
So after the first seat, if it's...
No. So every day you wait, your skills, your talent has to match it. Right? See, when you give it up on the first date, you don't actually have to be good. Right? You can be an amateur and you're like, I'm just happy I got that. Right?
Okay.
Months and months and months. Oh no, you better be top tier. Because if I get it and you're not top tier, obviously I'm not taking you serious. That's never happened? You waited 3 months and got some amateur head and then...
Oh, Lord.
I know you didn't double back.
For sure not.
I know you did, okay. I know you didn't double back. But these people know you ain't doubling back on that. Nah.
So what's the worst date? And I already know yours, but I'm going to go around the count. I mean, the whole world knows yours, or one of them then.
That wasn't a horrible date,
Okay, that wasn't the worst ones? Oh, God is good. What's the worst date you've ever been on? We'll start with you first, Brendan. When she told you waved?
I don't know. I don't have bad dates.
Never?
No, I've never been on a bad date.
Okay.
What's a bad date?
Yeah, what's a bad date?
Worst. Just, damn, this was not a good date. I see your mind working in church. I'll let you guys be the determinant of that.
Yeah, like what's up, like...
Yeah, what is considered a bad, I mean,
Apparently, like no smack.
No, we played
No,
the
because
NBA.
our shit was different.
I know, so you
we're
know we played the NBA, right?
I
mean-
it was,
A bad date could be like her breast stink.
That's
Yeah, or I didn't get it on the first date. I mean, that's a bad date.
that's a bad date. That's
Yeah.
That's a bad date.
mean-
If you're an NBA player, you don't get it on the first date, that's called a bad date. What?
Nah,
Not really. Nah, not really. No, some dates is just cool. Like,
When they flew out,
see,
that's the first date, and they didn't give
oh,
it to
no,
you?
that's
That's not a
different.
first
No, the
date.
flying out. No,
You
that's
flying out,
that's
I don't
a
like-
that's not a first date. So that's
Yeah, it is.
So
That's not a first date.
No.
We met them on the black magazine. Hey, shorty, come on out. And then they come on out. That's the first date.
See, I wasn't doing all that. I'm more of a
thank you,
Ooh.
Kane.
I'm a
Listen.
face-to-face kind of a
There
guy.
was no filters
More
on. There was no
spiritual.
filters back then. So
I had a- I'm
what
a
we
face-
seen is what we see.
So I'm a face-to-face kind of a guy.
Oh, so you got to meet him in person. Oh, okay.
It's flesh. I gotta touch you. I can look at you.
Okay.
Nah, y'all niggas is crazy.
First date, no. Back when I was, the first date is like she's flying out.
That's the first date.
Like she's staying at the Ritz,
Yeah.
whatever, for a season. Take her out. To
You
the
open
nice
that
little-
door and
Boom.
see what you see for the first time.
Have you
That's
ever?
the date. That's the date.
That's the I get the I hear
not
you.
matched?
That's an overnight bag.
I'm with you.
Has a photo ever not matched?
What?
Yes.
Shit, yeah.
Like, ooh.
Nigga,
Freddie Jacksons of the world.
photo.
Yeah.
No, in the club, chick don't look the same when you walk outside.
Lights
Nigga,
up.
damn the photo.
Oh, nah.
You set the lights
No, what?
Yeah.
Oh, like damn.
when the light hit.
What was I thinking?
No, you
They be like, damn, what was I thinking? What?
No, I was the club when you hit, and then when you wake up in the morning, she don't look the same. I hit that one too. It's like a 2-for-1. It's like a 2-for-1. Like, this is a whole nother person right here.
This nigga stupid as shit.
This is a whole nother person right here.
Never a dull moment.
Gotta get this one too.
Never a dull moment in Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
I had a 10 last night, got a 4 right now. All right, cool. All right.
You add them together, that's still 7. Still 7 average. Let's keep it moving. Presidential election is less than 8 months away. On Tuesday, news broke that Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers is on presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. short list to be his running mate as VP on it. Robert F. Kennedy is Bobby Kennedy.
The first name you said before that.
Aaron Rodgers, Jets quarterback, is on a short list to be running mate as VP on an independent presidential ticket. Reports are Rodgers could be interested.
So he gonna quit his day job? Get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker, a quarterback, man. Let's go to the next topic.
He not getting your vote, can you?
Motherfucker, a quarterback.
He didn't play last year, right? He got hurt the first snap.
He did suffer injury early into the season.
Is he healthy? Is he back? Is he ready?
He's gonna play next.
Yeah,
Okay, he's gonna-
he'll be playing.
So therefore, shit is a non-fucking story.
He had 4 snaps before his injury. Can I just tell you what's going on in
I know, I heard it earlier
I
too,
know.
but I didn't think shit of it when I saw it.
No vote coming from the Martin family?
What the fuck we voting for Aaron Rodgers and them for? Because he watched fucking Fox News?
That's fair to say.
Pick up, he got the political fucking app on his phone that he pay attention to.
Political
daily.
app.
The fucking, yeah.
I'm a politician now.
Yeah, what the fuck, like,
Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't,
Nah.
No vote.
they don't give a fuck about if Aaron Rodgers running for VP and Robert we don't care. And the next topic.
They don't know. All right.
Next topic. You heard him.
I'm just saying, though.
If can you say next topic?
No, I'm just being
Next
honest.
topic.
Like that's,
No,
that's
I feel you.
real. It's a story, yeah, for some people.
Not
yeah.
for us.
Not for, it's
Not in Gills Arena.
no, it ain't for what?
What about Steph Curry? Also hasn't ruled out a presidential bid after his playing career. Steph
Once
Curry.
again, you bring the Warriors.
Steph
This shit
Curry.
ain't got nothing to do with them. See, once again, you bring the Warriors. This shit ain't got nothing to do with
I'll
them.
vote for Steph.
I said nothing about the Golden State Warriors. I am merely talking about Wardell Stephen Curry. Said he hasn't
that
ruled out a
shade.
presidential bid after his playing career while making an appearance on CBS Mornings to promote his new book. Curry said that becoming president one day is a maybe. He said he wants to use his platform for good. But let's move the topic forward. Which current or former player would you trust the most to be leader of the free world?
Ooh. What kind of world do you want?
As free as possible,
Antonio
guys.
Brown.
Deshaun Stevenson. I want Deshaun, baby. Yeah, you talking about free world. Woo. Boy,
Man.
no prostitution gonna be legal, boy, in every state. Oh my God, I can just imagine.
Even Puerto Rico, good. Even U.S. territory.
Yeah, we'll be good. Hey, America be fun. Let's just say that.
Brendan, which current or former player would you trust the most to be leader of the free world?
Fucking Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Fucking Deion Sanders.
That was your teammate? When y'all play together?
Oh, you said, teammate.
I just said former player. I didn't specify sport, Gil.
Oh, I thought he said teammate.
Using a Gilbert Arenas level loophole.
Former player. Oh,
Yeah, Deion Sanders. Yeah, I'm going to go with front.
Why I thought you said teammate?
No, I changed it. You saw it earlier in the doc. Had to update it. Keep you on your toes, Gil. Keep you on your toes. I knew you was going to be up to some shit today. I appreciate your dedication to the craft. Nah, I'll send you a message next time.
Nah, it's okay.
I thought teammate, then I had to expand it out because you just never know. Who you saying? You said Deion?
Deion.
Okay. Prime time?
Or O.J. Simpson.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, my bad.
I mean, he got
What
a
else
job,
they
so
do?
I mean, nobody care about him getting a job. He got a job, right? Underdog fantasy. Woo-hoo.
Hey, man,
He is on the team.
hey, man, they said not guilty, man. Y'all leave that man alone.
Cover your necks. No, Jay. Which current or former player would you trust the most to be leader of the free world?
Shane Battier.
That's
Oh, you trying to have a nice world.
real president. Trying to have a good world.
Rashad McCants.
Okay.
Oh my God, yeah, that's around.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Rashad. Yeah, you get up there, you start asking him questions, boy.
That's a good one.
He gonna be moving this motherfucker.
That's a good one.
That's like talking to Trump right there.
I fully expected Rashad to be in the group chat shortly.
Yeah, and then his vice president, LeVar Ball. Hell yeah. Never lost.
I fully expect Rashad to be in the group chat.
They would be up there debating.
They'll be up there debating like a That's what we need, baby.
All work issues. All work-related issues. That's his platform.
And we know, hey, fellas, prices will be low, real low. With the hey,
This would
Stabilize,
be the White House.
huh?
Be the White House for real.
Yeah, it'd be
stabilize the
the
economy.
White House for real.
Yeah.
When Rashad returns to the show.
Dr. Umar will have a heart attack.
What?
All right, let's keep this thing moving and shaking.
Man, dog. Come on.
Brandon, last time you were on the show,
Eating pork on the front lawn.
Yeah.
White women.
Dr. Umar, he be out there boycotting.
Uncle Ruckus be.
Brandon, last time you were on the show, we talked about a clip of John Wall saying that he cooked you and Isaiah Thomas
Make the work.
back in high school. It's been circulating around, so let's take a look.
Somebody wrote, make the work
Oh,
work
John
again.
Wall, you got some explaining to do. So yesterday I posted this video of John Wall saying he cooked Brandon Jennings and Isaiah Thomas.
First game, guess who we got? Brandon Jennings, Isaiah Thomas. I'm like, the whole show is on us. I had 34. That's when I knew I was John Wall. When I knew I can go at Brandon Jennings and Isaiah Thomas, I'm like, hey, it's over with now.
But you guys saw both the comments from Brandon Jennings and Isaiah Thomas. They're saying stop the cap. But thankfully, we have some good, wholesome, no cap media outlets like Gil's Arena, sponsored by the Underdog Fantasy, by the way, where we can talk about shit like this.
John Wall said something, man. John Wall did say some shit.
No, he said he bust your ass.
He said me and Isaiah Thomas, but we
Oh,
only
he bust
played
y'all ass together.
in 2 quarters. So that means he had 15 a quarter on us, and me and IT. Damn! No way.
Did you talk to IT?
Wednesday
Did IT
morning.
say something?
Yeah, I talked to IT already. Yeah,
He said no too.
15 a quarter, that means
he said he had 34 against
he was
Ain't no ever get 34 at camp.
I got until Wednesday to get the camp stat. Stat man.
We will stand man,
I'm gonna put a highlight tape on the intercept so y'all can see what I was doing.
So Brandon,
That's you bumping him?
Yeah, that's me bumping John Wall right there. I didn't even know who he was at that time.
So you don't know who he was?
No, I didn't know who he was at that time.
at that time.
So you don't know if he had 15 per quarter?
I know he didn't, for sure. But the next year, John Wall is him, though.
No, what I'm saying is I know you don't know him, right? And when you bumped him, but he did leave their number one.
There's no way in hell I'm coming down, dunking like that, bumping you, and you getting 34 in the game.
No, what I'm saying is whatever he went there ranked, you didn't know him. But when he left, he was ranked number one in the country.
Lance Stevenson.
So he had to be killing something
Lance Stevenson was.
when he left? No, Lance was one when everybody got there. They said when everybody left, John Wall was number one.
So when I left, so
Everybody,
so after my senior year, he became the number 1 player.
Oh,
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. They said he went to a camp.
Yeah.
He wasn't ranked. He drove down from Charlotte and then went there and then became what camp was that?
That was Reebok U. That was so Sonny left. So Sonny had left the AAU program, and then Chris Rivers took over Reebok U after that. So it was like a camp that they held in Philly. So, but he didn't give us 30 for it though. But shout out to John though.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all was little.
He was little.
Yeah, y'all was little. IT to like a 12-year-old dog.
IT was little.
He was little.
Yeah, IT was always the little one.
He was little.
So you call Cap on the story?
Yeah, that's Cap.
Okay.
Yeah. But shout out John Wall though. He's nice. He's him.
Was that like
No, stop the cap.
Was Peach Jam still popping then?
Yep.
It was still?
Yep. It was all Nike. Yeah.
So Peach Jam was still popping, ABCD.
Bob Gibbons
What was that?
in North Carolina. Bob Gibbons tournament. That's when, we played at North Carolina, Duke, and then you had Houston tournament, Houston Hoops.
See, nah.
No, they all.
See, I only know about like the Bigfoot for Vegas.
Yeah, big time tournament.
Big time.
Yeah.
Oh, big time tournament.
Yeah, big time
Which one
tournament.
is it here? The pumps? What was
yeah.
that called? Double pump. That was just called double pump.
No, best
Double pump.
Best of the West?
Best of the West or best of summer, some shit like that. I think.
Those only two I went. I never went.
Cal State
South
Dominguez, Long Beach, and all that.
Yeah,
My teams wasn't good enough to go that far.
You know, stay local.
We was local.
Hey, so the only AAU program still around from them days is like what, Compton Magic, huh?
Yeah.
Like that's the only
Shout
one.
out Toe.
But what's so funny is Compton Magic started when I was, and it was just Compton dudes. So Ato he was on the B squad. We was B squad. He was a coach for the B squad. Right, so he was with Adidas on the B squad. Then he started his own program, which Compton Magic, that started with like Jeff Trepanier and them. So it was just Jeff Trepanier, Tito Maddox, just Compton dudes.
Okay.
Then eventually they spread out.
No. I mean, shit. Shout out to Compton Magic. They're the only ones still around.
Yeah.
Like them. I think Dino's still doing his camp. Like Pangos.
Pangos?
Yeah,
Oh,
Pangos
man.
still going on. So shout out to them, man, for still going.
Yeah, everything's changed because it became more water. I guess it's watered down.
Nope.
Well,
Right?
shoot
Shoe companies.
Everything
They done,
about
yeah,
that
they
now.
Like, you know, it's a problem when kids got to try to figure. Like, I was talking to a parent, and we were trying to team up. We were trying to both our sons were trying to team up last summer, and
Two good players.
And he was like, "Well, I want to play on the Nike circuit, so I can have a chance for USA, and for the USA. And if I want to play with Adidas, I get ABCD camp. I mean, not ABCD, but McDonald's All-American camp. And just the thought of it, I'm like, damn, we got to pick now between companies
Not if you're really good, you know.
Yeah, I must say, yeah.
If you're really good, you can go play for USA basketball. Don't give a fuck what you wearing on your feet.
Yeah.
But
just the thought.
Yeah, but just the thought. I hear you.
It's the pro.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Then you got to pick a side that early.
Yeah.
To try to position yourself and your kids to go down a certain road.
Then it leads to college, what you're wearing on your feet. College matter. All that matters, man. So it starts then. It starts then. It don't, but it do. Like it shouldn't be important.
I mean, LeBron was
but it's the thing though.
LeBron was ABCD, Adidas all the way, and he's the face of Nike.
Reebok. I mean, he was wearing Reebok.
He was wearing
everything.
Yeah, the bag was bigger. And it's Nike.
Huh?
And it's Nike. So when you get to that level, is.
I mean, but so did Derrick Rose. Like, Derrick Rose was wearing Nike all through high school, and then he went to ABC campus last year and ended up signing with Adidas.
The game has changed. We're going to talk about it a little later in the show.
ABCD camp, Sonny Vaccaro, no man.
Shout out to Sonny.
That was
the only camp I went to. Got hurt first day. Didn't even get to play. But I stole a whole bunch of PS2s or ones, whatever it was back then. Got a whole bunch of them at the crib.
How did you transport the PS?
My bag. I went there. I didn't have nothing in my bag. I didn't have no clothes, nothing.
Especially back then, traveling was easy. You could take all that shit through.
I took all that.
Yeah,
Give me that.
No draws, Gil?
ABCD camp was lit.
Huh?
I call it Greyhound.
Damn.
From Dallas to Newark. bus, nigga.
How long was that trip?
Like, shit, too fucking long.
Damn.
17, 18 hours, whatever it is.
You scared to get on a plane?
Couldn't afford it. Gilbert? No, what part of...
No, they didn't pay? They didn't pay?
I wasn't like, yeah, y'all niggas was good in high
You
school.
get invited?
By chance.
Willie Mays hands do.
But guess what, motherfucker? I didn't catch the bus home.
That's
There we go. Hey, hey. There you go.
That's for goddamn sure. Nigga, hey, for damn sure, nigga. I would, nigga, hey, dunk shit, block shit.
Shit, yeah, dunk shit block.
First class seat.
Hey, yeah, dunk shit, block shit.
Hey,
Everybody
sorry,
like,
Mr. Martin.
Like, who the fuck is this guy?
somebody on my
Right?
house a plane ticket. Let
No,
him
serious.
go.
No, I was.
Pumping this.
No, I showed up, didn't nobody knew who I was, bro. Like, I went to ABCD, man, that shit was foreign. Like, I got lucky. Me and the dude was my teammate. He was a 6'5" lefty guard. Like, Mike was nice. Like, passing that, like, had the whole... So we got out that bitch, and I did what I do. I'm saying, let's throw the ball up, nigga. We gon', hey, all these names in this bitch, I don't know who nobody is. I'm saying Kobe was the #1 player in the clay. He walking around with the radio, the big ass June. Everybody following him around and shit. All the names from the '96 class was there.
Trace McGrady, right?
Like he was 97.
97.
He might have been there as a youngin. Like he probably was there, but I wasn't. I didn't know nobody. Like Jermaine O'Neal, everybody was there. Stack, like the whole
Oh, that class.
Rock Lloyd,
Yeah.
like Mel
that's a
Lloyd.
good class.
Like yeah, I was the class of '96. That was.
Where's the film? We need the film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no film.
You know the fucked up
Shaheem Holloway,
You know
like
the
it
funny
was
part
like
is,
it was some dogs.
There is people sitting on them films.
Yeah, I'm not saying people got film of that
I'm
shit.
pretty sure they do. We need to dig it up because you can see me hanging on them people furniture.
Yeah.
Damn sure. Flight home, bag full of gear. No, like I saw, I talked to Sonny a couple years ago, man. He reached out and got my number from somebody, and just like because you know the name pop up on your phone now. Like I'm like, son, I'm like, oh shit, I held her up and answer like. He like, I just want to say I'm so proud of you, man. I remember your story when you came in, and how you, yeah. Dead ass, bro. Like, y'all niggas think I'm exaggerating all this shit.
I do not.
No, we just thought that you got
there. Like, no, a bus, nigga. I was 6'8" at the time, nigga, on a Greyhound.
Yeah, I didn't even want to tap that in. I just figured you had 2 seats.
No, well, that was.
I figured you was just sitting sideways like this.
Shit, however we can get comfortable on that bitch, nigga. Whatever we was doing to get comfortable. Hey, all them stops and getting off, stretching and shit in small ass towns, nigga, on the way to Newark. Dead ass, bruh.
And having to get out in Newark, that's why, hey.
What? Downtown Newark. Right? Didn't have no idea until I went to go play there, like, oh shit.
It's an experience for those who haven't been.
Yeah, you know that's how Trace McGrady made his name.
ABCD?
Yeah. Yep, he went there, nobody knew him, then left the #1 player. It's crazy.
That's wild.
Shit was crazy. Huh? Yeah, fact. No, that is it.
I'm not like, I'm just saying, how do you go like to just ABCD, just one tournament, and you become the best player there when there's a whole Nike circuit that those guys wasn't even there?
Because ABCD camp was everybody, the best players was there.
Oh, so there was, So back then, yeah, you're right. Back then, can you get invited to the ABCD and
Yeah, it
Nike?
wasn't.
There was no rules, right?
Yeah. You could do whatever
There
you
no
want.
rules and no shit,
There was no rules.
So what happened, they changed the rules when Kevin Love was playing at the Nike camp, when he went to ABCD to go play against Greg Oden. Then they changed.
Give him the microphone. Give him the microphone.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Come on. All right.
So the rule that happened was when Kevin Love played Nike, he went to play Nike, then he went down to ABCD to play Greg Oden for one day. When he did that shit, a lot of people got really upset and they changed the entire rule where you got to pick a side with the whole thing. And that pretty much split it down the middle that summer.
So Kevin Love, okay.
Yeah, you remember back in the day, but motherfuckers would come scoop us.
D Rose also too. You got to put D Rose in there too.
Let's.
Because they the same class, so they both came to ABCD camp.
But back in those days, you was getting scooped up. Like they just take you to the little spot, get you some shoes, and next thing you know, you was on.
I played with Reebok in high school.
Hey.
Like my AAU team was Reebok.
Hey, Reebok was killing it.
Oh no, we had gear for days. Oh no, we was the freshest team at every tournament. Like we was the only team that we changed uniforms every game.
Damn.
Like every single, and our coach, like him and his wife, whatever color uniform we was wearing, him and his wife matched whatever color we was. Oh, that shit, she keeping the stats and all that and shit. And we was fly. We took 3 teams and not one person on the first team paid for shit.
So the third and second team, they were
and the third team had all the bad players on it. Like they didn't win a game at no tournament.
3 teams. It was 3 teams, same division, right? High school.
Yeah. Like we was like the A team, the B team.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was
right?
always the B team. I
Yeah,
never got
so
to that goddamn A team.
No?
Me and Dunleavy.
gold, silver.
Me and Dunleavy was basically what? We was the silver team, and we were the first 2 NBA players
That's the way it go.
out of the group.
That's how I go.
Well, let's keep this thing moving with a little hibachi time. The OJ sound effect. So after taking,
Wow.
y'all heard that? Nah, stop playing.
Wow.
Gil, you play too much. Gil, you play too
Now
much.
we ain't the only ones that's gonna be trending.
He can't
Did
catch
you
me,
hear
dude.
that, Cam and
He
me?
can't catch me.
Woo.
So after taking
He
the
caught the
elder,
last 2. I'm just allegedly he caught the last 2.
allegedly. So after taking the L to the Lakers on
Close
Sunday,
that door.
after
Oh yeah,
taking,
you're right. So never mind. He didn't catch you.
Not civilly. After taking an L to the Lakers on Sunday, the Wolves were back in Staples Center Tuesday to face the Clippers. So when Kawhi Leonard left the game following the first quarter with back spasms, the Wolves took advantage, erasing a 22-point Clippers lead. Went on to win by 18. Ant-Man led all scorers with 37 points, go along with 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, my God.
37 assists, yes.
Oh, my.
That's that man.
They won by 18?
They were down 22. Want to say, and I know you hate stats, but it was like the first team to be down 22.
Give me that.
Come back and take a 22-point lead in the game. I think they won
Give me that.
by 18.
That shit.
Boy, you look
Good
like,
games.
boy, you remind me of me out there, boy.
Boy, you look just like Kmart. Nickeil
On
Alexander-Walker
that shit, didn't he?
added 28 points, including 5 3-pointers in the win.
Oh, my.
So after the game, Ant basically said the Clippers were food without Kawhi.
You exploded in that third quarter. What were you seeing out there?
Just a bunch of mismatches. Yeah, pretty much.
Care to elaborate?
I mean, their best defender is Kawhi. Kawhi went down, and they was just putting 2 on me and trying stuff. So, and I hit 1 shot, and I just got going.
So the Wolves are 2-2 since Cat went down with the meniscus injury. He recently had surgery, expected to be reevaluated in 4 weeks. That is, reevaluated don't mean he'll be back on the court. But what growth has Ant-Man shown in his leadership so far as the Wolves get ready for this playoff run?
You know, this reminds me of that year when KD went down and Russ had the team, and then by the time KD came back, it was a whole different beast in that person. So with Ant-Man having the team for himself for like a good month and a half, probably all the way for the rest of the season, this will change the tide and show him and the rest of the city that he is that dude, right? Because he has to carry both scoring loads. So with it started from the summer, summer with the USA. Then starting off the beginning of the season. Now
We're gonna bring you off the bench.
Yeah, but this for himself. This has nothing to do with the Wolves. For himself as personal growth, this is gonna tap into a whole nother level because now he has to carry, the full load, and you're not gonna be able to rewind him back.
No, I agree. Yeah, he finna, yeah.
He's probably going to be the face of the league.
His approach, that boy good, man. Like, just footwork, you can tell, like he say he learned the little slow Euro step, watching one of his teammates, the guards do it. Now he out there just slowing you, and he's,
He's a dog.
yeah.
Like, he's going to be the face of the league. He got it all, like everything. Like, it's going to get scary.
And people have been making those MJ comps. I mean, it's Especially after that block the other night, he hit his head on the rim.
The block,
what he's doing on both sides.
Just the demeanor, like the demeanor he got.
Like he loved to hoop.
Yeah.
Like he's smiling, like he loved to hoop. And you got to respect that and to go along with that gift.
I mean, is there a possibility this Will team gets better in Cat's absence with Ant-Man not running the show?
No.
Okay.
I never believe in a team is better without a star player, right? I mean, you know, other players step up, and as a collective, they can seem better, but when you take a dominant player off the court, it's really kind of hard to sustain the greatness. So without Cat, you know, it's going to be, in theory, easier to guard him because now you don't have to worry about, you know, this four that's floating everywhere. But just him himself, he gets to be one of those guys that just gets to be determined and really gets to dominate individually.
Yeah. But like you mentioned, now
this sets him up for next season.
Yeah, but it forces him to raise his play level now. Like he don't got no choice now. He gotta
have to. There's no averaging. Whatever he was averaging, 24, 20. There's no more averaging 24, 25.
26.
Yeah, there's none. That's gone. Now he has to average 31, 33.
Yeah. And it's time for him to take that leap this year.
I think you can.
Too.
I think you can do it. You get more shots, more free throws, ball in his hand more. But I don't want people to sleep on Naz Reid, man. Like, I understand what Cat was doing.
Yeah.
Cat is who he is for that team. Naz Reid ain't no slouch, dog.
He's a 4-2, right?
Stretch for it. And his quick. Think Cat getting that thing out fast. Go watch Naz Reid play and look how fast he getting it out. Hey, you gotta respect. He's letting it fly, and he can put it on the deck. He can handle it. Like
he a guard trapped in a big man.
Oh, he's a New Yorker, right? So he's a guy that can replace Cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna miss a beat.
Yeah,
they
ended up re-signing with the Timberwolves this offseason.
Oh, so he signed to the contract?
He re-signed with the squad. He was being pursued in free agency. Probably could have went some places and started, but came back to this team.
So he's under contract for how long?
I think it's something like a 3-year deal, if I'm not mistaken.
So they can trade Cat and get some better pieces if Naz Reid plays well.
Well, I mean, if we see it from this squad, then like I said, Cat had the meniscus surgery. Will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. As you got,
nigga, you heard what I just said.
I believe that's accurate.
This summer coming up, if they play well, because Cat, if they play well, moving the last, and Naz Reid average about 18 to 22, Cat is gone. Is basically what we're saying.
And this is how the NBA works, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. This is definitely a business, and he is cheaper.
Yeah. Got a cheaper format. Yeah.
But I think we will see, obviously, like I said, Cat, 4 weeks to be reevaluated. Will likely probably miss some playoff time if this translates to the postseason.
Yeah. And, you know, big men heal different, so.
Yeah.
Big men heal different.
They just said reevaluated in 4 weeks. He playing in 4 weeks.
And he lugging around the motherfucking 23s, nigga. 20s. Lugging around them goddamn boats. Hey, that ain't, that can't.
What's the
22, 23, he got some fucking, hey. Big fucking feet.
So, as I mentioned previously, Kawhi Leonard left the game.
Long twos, nigga.
So Kawhi Leonard left the game after the first quarter.
Welcome back.
Shot at him in the locker room.
Leonard, this is footage from earlier.
Injury on the play. What was really hard to kind of tell what happened. But left the game and then dipped out, street clothes, dealing with back spasms. So Kawhi's status uncertain at this point. Clippers are 7-8 in their last 15 games. It was?
No, I'm just saying. I've never in my life seen in the middle of the game, dude just bounce. Y'all. I'm out of here. It's just like you hurt, you still wait for your team. Hey, what's that? How y'all doing? Good game, y'all. Tough
His
loss.
back hurt. He gotta go.
I read something they tried to say he couldn't get comfortable.
Couldn't sit down.
They don't have chairs. So what he gonna do when he get home? Gonna lay down.
You gonna do the same thing? Yeah.
But it's just
go in
funny,
the back
it's
and
just
just
funny.
Get training tables on.
yeah, lay down.
Yeah, hey, you got a lot of
Hot packs, massage, somebody rub on it while you're in the back, right?
All type of shit back there.
Right?
Nah,
All
it's just
type of-
funny. It's just
hot
funny.
tub,
You can spend the night in that motherfucker if you want.
like a hot tub in the back, like anything you can think of to keep that back up. To keep
What quarter? What quarter did they have him leaving?
They just showed the video. I think they just later in the game.
Okay.
But it was, I want to say they showed that video in the second half. So,
So that'd be third, fourth quarter?
yeah.
Man, took a shower, probably got some
Probably
treatment.
said his goodbyes.
Yeah, that is late in the game. I don't know. We don't know, but
It's just funny. Just like, damn, okay.
dip.
All right, get out of there, fella.
So Kawhi's played in 58 games this season. Only has 7 go to hit the minimum. So played the entire first quarter, leaving the Clippers downtown arena during the second quarter. So that video,
Oh, so he
him
left.
dipping.
So he basically showered and bounced.
I mean,
Yeah, that
he
happened.
might have just bounced. You never know.
No treatment.
So,
oh well. Hey,
so how
no
concerning?
treat, no heat, no ice, no nothing. I'm out of here.
beat this LA traffic. beat this let out.
It reminds me of that story I heard from was it the Blazers back in the day with was it J.R. Ryder? He gonna have because he's podcasting now, so someone got to ask him this. They said at halftime, right? He was having a horrible first half. Halftime, they asked Damon Stoudemire, yo, where's JR? Where's JR? Mo Cheeks asked, where's JR? So they had to go back in there. It was like, they said, yo, JR, we're about to start. They said he had a shower. Yeah, man, tell coach I ain't got it, man. I ain't got it today, man. I'm about to go home. I ain't got it today. I ain't got it. Tell coach I ain't got it, man. I'm about to go home. Like, I got it. That's like, someone got to ask him if that was a true story, because that was funny as shit when I heard it.
J.R. Ryder, if you're in the area, pull up to the show.
Yeah, I ain't got it, y'all.
Gotta respect it.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
So as we wait for
Nigga,
details
what?
on
You better
Kawhi-
find it.
Kawhi-
What you talking about?
It ain't in the shower. I know that. How concerning is Kawhi's injury and the Clippers' recent struggles? Like I mentioned, 7 and 8 in their last 15 games.
Nah, I mean, he probably had a little back tweak. He looked like he was walking, so it ain't really. I mean, I think for the most part, I mean, backs are really a serious injury. Yeah, let's just be honest about that. That, knees, ankles. So, hopefully, whatever it is not weeks.
Yeah.
A couple days, the weekend.
Like, been
48
pretty,
hours.
pretty healthy this season.
Yeah.
Been instrumental in the Clippers' success. Can you ever deal with back spasm?
Not spasm, just cramping, but no, nothing with my back.
Again, like you mentioned, that back can be a tricky issue.
Yeah, other people, but I've heard. So you heard the bad stories about people back taking them out, but
I've never had back issues, but I remember I was getting an MRI. MRI is the long one, right?
Yeah, when you
When they put you in the shit.
They put you in the sitting and you be sitting there damn near an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, and they tell you don't move.
Nah, so I was sitting there, and I don't know how I got in there, and the angle I was, my back was, like I had to stop. Hey, no, bing, 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 bing. Like, yo, I'm done. I can't, my back is killing me. Like my back, I had to get out, they had to carry me out, and I had to lay on the floor and then like wiggle it around, so I was like, damn. Just me sitting there had my back.
yeah, it better get tight. Yeah, your hamstrings tight and pulling on you, all that, but nothing serious where you miss time because of it.
Okay.
So, let me pull up these standings. Tripping. I want to say, so Clippers currently 4th. The playoffs started today.
They playing Pelicans.
They playing the Pelicans.
With home court.
Yeah.
Not a terrible matchup.
If they go 4-5, they play. No matter what, they want to play the Pelicans.
Yeah, so, shit. And I would say how much right now, we talk about this Western Conference and how crazy it's going to be. How much do you feel like teams are posturing, trying to figure out what matchups they could get,
Definitely.
when not to put their best effort.
What's so funny is I had made the comment, and I guess someone asked Paul, I guess one of the co-hosts asked Paul George, and He said they don't really do that anymore because of the playing games.
Okay.
But he said back in the day, yes, that was a thing where everyone's watching each other seating, trying to position themselves in a better spot, right? You know, you don't see one tanking to go to 2 just because, you know, somebody's at 1. But those last 5 games, for sure.
We're gonna see it.
The last 5 games, yeah, for sure, because it's, you know, it's the playoffs, right? You're trying to get to the championship. So whatever road you got to take to get there, you're gonna get there. This is a fight, right? You know, I don't want to fight the biggest motherfucker the first round. Like, come on, dog. Because even if I do win, right? Even if I do win, what kind of energy level do I have for the next round, right? So it does like matter on, you know, playoff seeding, and you know they can say they don't do it, but you can just watch their behavior the last week. Oh, so both okay, so your whole starting 5 gone, but y'all ain't trying to tank this game? I bet.
Yeah, Timberwolves currently in 3rd spot. They would face the Suns in the 6th right now if the playoffs started today. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Yeah, that's
Minnesota would be out of here.
Out of there.
That's an unfortunate situation. So KD's been out here cooking. Last 4 games, averaging 38.7 rebounds, nearly 5 assists. Suns are 3-1 during that stretch. Only loss coming to the Celtics. During a recent interview with Chris Haynes, KCP was asked which teams are the biggest threats to the Nuggets in the West.
A healthy Phoenix, a healthy Minnesota. Because Minnesota's always been tough, even last year. You know, that was potentially going to be there. You know, in that spot they at now. And I would say there's a lot of young teams. Like OKC is on the rise too, man. Just like the first 2 teams above us, and then a healthy Phoenix.
So, do you agree with KCP saying that the Suns are the biggest threat to the Nuggets in the West?
Healthy, yeah.
Healthy Suns squad.
Yeah. I think so. With the talent that they got, with D-Book, with Bradley Beal and KD, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely a threat, healthy.
Can you agree?
Yeah, it become a half-court game, man. And shit, when you got 3 scores, 3 prolific scores that could carry any given quarter, and helping is limited when they're out there because they're going to play big minutes. Playoff series, I would say Phoenix. I would agree with him.
Yeah, I agree too. It's just funny that all the teams he named is the best players is the guys he got to call.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, these gonna be some tough matchups
for him. For him.
Yeah. So yeah, I just but it's true. You know, when you have 3 guys who's besides, I don't even know if Booker's averaged 30 in the league yet, but you have Beal who averaged 30. You have KD who's averaged 30, right? Scoring titles, like I think Beal had a scoring title, right? Finished second. He finished second? So you got 2 guys that, you know, were that amazing at scoring, and then Booker himself is an amazing scorer with the 70-point. So
he averaged career high 28 or 27.8 last season. This year he's at 27.5. So
so you got 3 dudes who can just average 30 on one court. I mean, it's unheard of, and we don't know what it looks like in the playoffs, especially with them 3. But for a 7-round series. You don't have to. It's not like you got to stop one. You stop one. If you do a great job on Book, you still have KD and Beal. You do a job on 2 of them, you still got the other one. Plus,
and you got an offensive
I'm about to say
rebounding machine.
And then you got 52% shooting from the 3.
Absolutely, leading the league in 3-pointers.
So you
sitting over in the corner like, hey.
Double dummy.
Yeah.
Double. So and then you come off the bench with guys who can hit the shot. So one of those teams, like they can play mediocre basketball and still be a threat in the playoffs when they're all healthy.
So Suns are 15-9 this year when their big 3 plays, but 5-0 when they all score at least 20. So
Yeah, but that 15-9 is screwed. So you can't look at that because it's inconsistent games. Right?
I'm more focused on the 5-0 than when they all score 20. So when they're all out there cooking, playing well.
Shit, and then they can throw. I mean, they have so much talent on there. Like, we've seen glimpses of Bobo. In the playoffs, they can, just to mix some shit up, they can throw him out there on the lineup. And that kind of, you can take Nurkic and put Bobo, and like, how do you even guard that?
I'm about to say, yeah, Nurkic too.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can say Nurkic is give you a problem. You sag and say, all right, Bobo, go out there and give me 3 minutes. And those 3 minutes can be just a game changer for them. You know what I mean?
If you really want to do some shit, you can go out there, bitch, and play zone, play Nurkic, Bobo, and KD
in the
together.
back.
God damn.
That's just, when you're talking about the playoffs, you're trying to get through series.
Bro, those three back there with Bill and Devin at the
Devin
top.
Booker at the top. And then how do you guard it on your side?
Because Nurkic's going to that motherfucking offensive glass.
Yep.
Hey, for damn sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
So when KD is clicking like this, are the Suns the favorite out the West? Or should we chill out a little bit before drinking the Kool-Aid?
But they're going to be, when you're talking about playoffs, man, playoffs is it's about executing, right? You have to execute, right? And everyone's going to know everyone's weaknesses, strengths, their secondary, their third. They're going to know everything about you. So it's who can execute outside of that offense, and they have three guys who can, right? And, same thing with Jokic. What makes him, outside of the offense, he can think, right? He ain't a robot to we need to go down there, you're going to pass to the big man, then you're going to cut off, and he be like, well, I don't need you to cut off, here you go, back door. He can create offense out of nothing, and when you have players like that in the playoffs, it just gives you a better chance of success.
And because they're efficient, right? Kevin Durant is efficient. Devin Booker is becoming that efficient scorer, so therefore it's forced Bradley Beal to maximize the shots that he's getting. And Nikola is the same way. Like, he's very seldom missing 10 shots in a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing, man. It becomes a half-court game. Them guys are so efficient. So now you got to play them honestly, and now they got shooters all around, and it just makes for a long night. Either way, but to the original question, they the biggest threat, I think.
Yo, didn't you have them favored early in the year? You had them favored, though.
Well, Phoenix?
I like Phoenix.
Yeah. So healthy, I mean, yeah.
I'm still going
luck.
to Denver.
Like, this is when the time, I as a basketball fan, if it was up to us, we will make everybody, if we can give y'all pills right now to make everyone healthy.
Yeah,
right? It's like, I know I'm not the only one.
Everybody
healthy, so now we can see everybody right now. Let's go. Playoffs,
April 1st, everybody healthy.
April 1st, everybody healthy.
Everybody come get this pill.
Come get this pill, and let's see who can win. That's the ultimate for a basketball fan.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be the greatest.
You want to see the best basketball. You want to see the best competition going in the playoffs. Everyone's healthy. We don't want to, he's hurt now. Y'all only won because this dude was out. You don't want that.
I mean, we grinded through this season. You want to get to that point where, all right, when it really matters and the games are on the line, win or go home, we can get some of that high-level action going in. But let's keep it moving. Bucks rookie Andre Jackson Jr. Put in his bid for the dunk of the year at the expense of Kings rookie Jalen Slauson. So,
A little tough floater.
You had the same reaction as the Kings bench. So late in the Bucks blowout loss to the Kings Tuesday, Jackson caught the putback on Slauson.
Stood up.
And even the Kings bench had to react.
Who is that kid? He had to be.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
He didn't just have his head.
Yo, didn't he dunk on somebody else too?
Chest was like, wow.
He's been out here, yeah, that's a tough one. So, as we said, the Kings bench, Kevin Huerter particularly, stood up. De'Aaron Fox couldn't contain himself. After the game, Fox offered his thoughts on the play.
Kevin's reaction was crazy. Kevin's reaction was crazy. He was, I don't know if y'all saw, I hit him on the head. He's from upstate. I'm like, bro, I don't care. That's the first thing that Worldwide Woe posted. That's the first thing that people are going to see is how we react. And he got him for sure.
Sabonis somebody even killed.
the option, like his hit dog. Come on, man. What was these boosties at? What the strength shoes? What? I don't see. They ain't not in strength. What are they eating these days, man? Come on, man.
You were using strength shoes back then?
Hell yeah, I tried strength shoes, brother.
The strength shoes, they had the strength shoes and then the push-ups. Remember the push-ups?
No, we didn't have that yet.
Oh, no?
Now we just had the real strength shoes, not that eBay connectable shit.
Yeah.
I had to buy the real ones that came shoe with it came together, not the ones just attachable. But yeah, we used to walk around school with them and stuff. Yeah, run track, practice track. So we didn't inherit, goddamn,
I'm just saying,
46-inch vertical, goddamn it.
You still couldn't jump. Did all that shit, still couldn't jump.
They did not perform as
I see
advertised.
people around my way out of them motherfuckers too. Look at that motherfucker like, I wonder if them dumb ass shit's gonna work.
Still couldn't get off the ground.
How'd you think you was about to have that for?
Man.
Walking,
all day.
Tiptoe.
Sitting there doing little jumping jacks.
Toe raises and shit.
Calf raises.
But I remember you used to see people and I'm like, he's committed.
Oh, yeah, he committed.
He's dedicated. He about to be bouncy soon. Did not work out as such.
No. I jump you any day of the week.
I mean, that's crazy though. Just
Was it? I mean, were you doing anything?
It's natural.
Just straight.
Natural.
Like, what age were you dunking at?
Dunking what? The 10 foot?
Yeah.
Well, the first time I dunked, I was like middle school.
Okay.
With the volleyball.
Yeah.
Right, you start off with shit that you start off tennis ball, right? Then you move to the volleyball, you squeeze that, and then you know what I'm saying, you can get the ball, you can palm, right? Then it's the volleyball for a while, right? Yeah, volleyball for a while, and then you start really.
Had a little different experience, but Gil, how about yourself?
I dunked like at the end of 9th grade, but the rim was a little bent, right? So my official dunk was 10th grade.
Where was that 9th grade dunk at?
Birmingham, outside courts. Outside courts.
I don't know if you remember the rim at Cal State Dominguez on the first court. It was always it was always a little. Come down and get you some. Brandon was the first time.
9th grade? 9th grade, yeah. Ocean View High School in Orange County.
You remember?
Playing AAU with SGA.
Was it a real dunk?
Yeah.
Like a real one?
Yeah, like in game.
No, like real.
In game, came down, boom. I was hyped too.
No, mine was like
it's home.
Real power layup. Like,
I was dunking
Power layup.
9th grade.
Oh, damn.
Power layup.
Went from volleyball to middle school to.
Yeah, I was even by then. See, like, me and Joey, because I don't know how it was out here. Like when we first started playing at 10, they was lowering the goal to 8 foot.
Yeah.
Right? So we practicing dunk. Yeah, and we could dunk. I mean, we playing 10, 11, like we dunking that thing. So we lowering the goal in the gym and even doing games. So we got the crank. We on the motherfucking wall. We lowering that bitch, man. So by the time I got to dunking it, like on the real thing,
you already knew how to dunk.
I knew how to dunk. So that's why people like, he dunking that bitch for real. I've been dunking for a long time, man. Like throwing that thing. So now we got to playing on the big hoop. And I started, I just kept, of course, y'all, I just kept fucking growing. Like I was 6'4", by the time I got to my freshman year, I was like 6'4". I was 6'6" my sophomore year, so I grew like 2 inches every year. So by the time I was junior high school, it was.
My shit crazy. I was going between the legs. 10th grade.
Serious?
10th, 11th grade. I was going between the legs, yeah. Easy.
I never got that. I'm not even gonna lie.
I was doing between the legs, windmills.
Windmill was my best dunk. Or this one.
Like that?
I can do that either. This one, I can do the rock. I got that from Stanley Fletcher.
Okay.
That dude named Stanley Fletcher.
Slam ball legend.
Slam ball legend. But my one is I go up like this, and then I switch it. Boom. That was it. Those were my best dunks. That's it. This one, then give you a little raggedy ass windmill.
Like a real windmill or that half?
Yeah. Like,
No.
Like
My arm's long, so I had to give you but it was all arm. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't
2 foot.
It's the Gerald Green windmill, or is it the...
Hell no, it was no Gerald Green windmill, brother. No, it was a Gilbert Arenas windmill.
You one leg or two legs?
I'm one leg.
One leg.
Yeah.
He all
No, but for the windmill, I had to come left side.
Yeah.
Nigga run too fast to be a two-leg. To play basketball too fast.
I never even thought about trying to do a one-legged windmill. I wasn't even.
That shit probably would have been.
Because most of the people,
that's what I'm saying.
most of the people who did windmill were 2-foot, so I got to try to look with. Okay, all right, come left.
Your one would have been stupid though, coming down.
See, yeah,
because you jumped so fast. That shit would have been crazy.
That concept was.
Anthony Edwards windmill, the meanest one in the NBA right now.
Was it that 2-foot lean?
Because he was 2 foot. Like him and Jalen Green got Jalen got. Jalen Green, they get because they 2-foot jumpers off like naturally. So that shit is.
The hardest dunk was always that when the right-handed guy is going to his left, and then that power. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Because you get the. You get to sit it back to that Steve Francis joint on you.
Yeah,
once you get that step.
Steve didn't have big hands neither, so the ball just sitting in his hand. But you got that Vince Carter where he can motherfucking palm that bitch and.
Nope.
Should have won on Zoe. The one he got Zoe in Miami. The ball going out of bounds, he saved that bitch behind the back. Motherfucking, man, you ain't got a chance. He had that bitch back here.
I just wanted those type of boosts. I just wanted for one day at a pickup game. Just give me just one day. Just the shit you just want to try out. just to know how it feels when you was doing it. Just
one
good.
Fucking shit. KJ got this dude last year at UCLA. Like they said, he was up there beating everything up. Like dude up there blocking everything. Like just beating shit up left and right. Man, they threw that motherfucker and people was like, oh, he finna get this. Yo, the fucking gym got quiet, nigga. Yo, KJ threw this thing. I was, listen, man, you know me, I'm in that motherfucker. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna be quiet with some shit like that. No. Like.
So you all found yourself on the wrong side of a highlight during your career. It's only natural for a high-level basketball player. But how much more embarrassing is being on the wrong side of a highlight when you see your own teammates clowning you?
I mean, listen, if it's a good highlight, you're getting clowned no matter what. Right. That's just part of it.
Might not do it right then. You gonna get it.
Yeah, you gonna get it, yeah.
Because it's the film session, that's why.
Yeah.
The coach always stopping it and like rewinding it, stopping it, rewinding it. So it's like, you get
that shit, that reaction on the bench, you can't help that. Like that shit naturally, like whether it's your teammate or not, like you can, it just naturally. Sometimes like it be that most of the time you catch. Oh shit.
That's when you know it's legit, right?
Yeah, it's his nigga hopped up though.
The hop up though.
Yeah. You gotta catch yourself.
When you forget what team you on, like
because it's just like you're just watching the game now. You ain't really.
Especially a team like I had asshole teammates.
Cause I often ask you about the San Antonio Daniels.
Oh no, we laughed at him. Oh no, especially Brendan, because like Brendan didn't like him like that. So anytime he got the back, they'd be like, every time he get to talking, like he's sitting there like this, the motherfucker like, merengue.
Chuck made that man touch earth with both hands, dog. Hey. Man, normally nigga fall, nigga just catch. Oh shit!
Yeah,
man, that motherfucker, he tried to get up and motherfucker brought him back like, yo, man.
I remember I was just coming back from my knee. Right? And I'm back. So we got you guys, and then we got Philly. Right, I think AI just got back to Philly, and Nick Young was like, "Damn, this is a bad time to come back." And I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Yeah, you gonna go out there and motherfucker Brandon Jennings gonna hit you with a crossover, and you go better than this." Hey, dog. He said he gonna hit your ass with a crossover. That knee gonna give out. You come out of this. And I'm sitting there like, I don't even want to play. You can't just put that shit on me like that, man. He said, yeah, you gonna go out there, your knee gonna give out on you. No, that shit was the fun. That's when I walked up to you. I was like, yeah, I'm about to bust your ass. Because he fucking with me the whole time. And Like, I ain't even gonna play defense like that today. My knee got
That nigga Nick is a fool, bro. Nick is a fool.
Dog, he had me so afraid of Brennan Jennings, dog. I was like, yeah, hey, dog, I'm about to give it to your ass today.
Me and Calvin Sampson.
Yep. So let's talk a little bit. SGA, obviously, you said your pick for MVP. May have some stat padding allegations to address after the Thunder lost to the Pacers Tuesday. So we got the video again. I want to get your take on this. 10-point game. SGA with the intentional foul with 14 seconds left.
Yep.
On Andrew Nebhart. Nebhart hit both free throws. And then SGA came back down.
Yeah.
Got the easy layup for the 30-piece.
Yeah.
Naturally, a lot of Luka fans.
Foul again.
That would be my general.
That would have been funny if he fouled again.
Yeah, he was trying shit.
They were doing it in the in-season tournament.
Yeah. So people always say play into the final whistle, so I got to know, any issue with SGA fouling in that situation to try and get another bucket?
Nope. Keep playing to the end.
Play into zeros, right? That's what we always say.
Like, so something like that, they scored, right? Nobody pushed that dude, right? Nobody pushed that dude for scoring, didn't waste the time. So he come down there, scored. If this dude came down to score, as I said, it's all a part of it, right? It's like, I just don't like the idea that you got mad, but you had a possession before I got the ball. What did you do with it? Did you shoot it at 23 seconds, or did you shoot it at 10 like normal? Like, don't shoot it and then expect me to hold it on my time. You have a chance to waste the clock, but y'all don't do it. Y'all go out there and y'all try to get you a little 2 points. I'm gonna go and get me a little 2 points. I don't give a fuck about the score at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if he's in the game, we saw earlier this week.
It's just stupid. It's one of those things where it's always a starter from the other team that's in the game at the end, and then the question is, why the fuck are you in still? Right? If you care so much about the score and what I'm supposed to be doing, you should go sit your ass down. You get subbed out so you don't get no more stats. As long as you're allowed to get stats, I should be allowed to get stats. Because we guarding each other. I done held your goofy ass to about 5. Now these last 2 minutes didn't mean shit. Now you got 15. Like, nah, homeboy, you don't get the save face. So you got 15 and I had 26. Now I'm about to get 32.
Get that 30-piece.
Get the 30-piece.
I felt the same way about Luka. We showed that video earlier in the week. They were smacking the Bulls. He was trying to keep that 30-point triple-double streak going. He was not happy with the ref. But I see both sides. The man won his foul. You trying to get that record going.
Man, just play to the end.
Play to the end.
Just play
you ain't got to worry about it, man. Play
whatever.
To the end.
Can you any issue with SGA fouling in that situation, try to get an extra bucket?
No, he paying attention to history. Most 30-point games in the season. Shit like that. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. He wasn't going to win at that point. Oh, whatever.
But he was still competing.
He was still in the game.
Because I look at it like this. If you go through history, right, and look at someone like a Wilt, and you look at, like, how many games he played 48 minutes, and then you look at some of the scores, and it was like, they didn't sub that motherfucker out ever. Ever, right? Damn near 37. He's still in that motherfucker playing every minute, right? That's history that they don't want to tell us about. That's part of history, right? His 48 minutes every game, the stats he gained after blowing the team out is part of history. So when you're talking about, well, Wilt did this, cool. All right, let me go ahead and do it too. He was up 35, and he got 12 points, 8 rebounds after that, and this. Let me do the same thing. Right? When did sportsmanlike come apart? Because obviously it wasn't back when the game first started. There was no sportsmanlike conduct then.
Oh, that sportsmanship shit.
That sportsmanship. Don't put it in the game now.
Yeah, the year will average 50. He averaged 48.5 minutes per game.
48.5. He averaged 48.5 minutes a game.
Played 80 games that season. Averaged 50 and 26.
0.5.
40 field goal attempts per game.
Now how many blowouts did they have?
Hold on, let me.
I don't
got every answer.
I'm not a mathematician by any stretch of imagination. Never claimed to be. How?
Overtime.
overtime.
Just an overtime game he played.
So he must have had a lot of them motherfuckers.
No, he just need. He's not. So you got.
So he played every game, every minute.
He played every game. 82
every minute of every game.
And then a game that went over. That's what I'm saying.
God damn.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's 8 teams.
So yeah.
Still, nigga ain't come out for a sip.
No.
You know what? Shit, I need.
And was turning up
He ain't
in
never
between
fouled out
games.
neither. So.
But that's what I'm saying.
He need no water.
So imagine how many games it's Wilt blowing teams out, and they still didn't sub his ass out.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
And was turning up.
Because at that point, they're still trying to collect the league. So it's like, yo, no, we need you to do what you need to do.
Motherfucker.
So 48.5 minutes a game, but was turning up. So I hear stories. He had a club in Harlem that he would go dip to. He was playing in Philly, go dip out to Harlem to his nightclub, party all night, come back.
That's the
Some good
only,
people
but that's the only thing. That's why I said when you talk about history and you talk about stats and you talk about accolades, what are we really talking about? Like there's things that were done then that is possibly not, we can't do now, right? We just can't do it. The game doesn't allow it. So don't compare us to the stats then, right? You can't compare us to the stats then because it wasn't allowed then, right? Or it's not allowed now. Things in the 80s is not allowed now. Things in the 90s are, things in the 2000s not, we don't do now, right? You're not gonna play a guy 48 minutes every game. You play one of these guys now, play Embiid or Luka, SGA, 48 minutes for a season.
Should do it.
The fuck you think they stats gonna be? The fuck you think they stats gonna be? You let them play 48 minutes. And no matter what the score is, you don't take them out. Come on, bro.
50.
So you do it for one game.
Oh, do it for one game.
Do it for one game. 48. SGA, you got 48 minutes, bro. We're not gonna sub you. We don't care what the score is. That motherfucker gonna be looking. You talking about the glow in this nigga bounce? Yeah, shit.
50 or more. 48 minutes.
Huge triple.
What did Luka have? What did Luka have when he had 70? How many minutes did he play?
44.
44 minutes?
42, 44, something like that. He played, right?
They did that every night.
So 45 minutes in that game, 73.
So 3 more minutes, you could have possibly had 80?
Yeah.
And you've already said you would let him cook in that instance.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm about entertainment. I'm about entertainment and stars, right? So if my star's tracking to do something special, I'm gonna allow him to do it, right? Because you can't mimic history. Like when we're talking about like everything's clicking at the right time, that only happens once or twice in a season. So if you don't recognize it, you're gonna miss it, right? So if my guy has, he's done hit the last 8, 9, 10 shots in a row, I'm not subbing him.
Yeah,
I want to see where it goes.
Joel should have started the fourth quarter.
Yes.
His night.
Yeah.
There was no way feasible would have let Nick Nurse take me out of the game.
No.
Like, no, the way he had it going in the third quarter, there is no way in hell he should have been on the bench to start the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Damn whatever this rotation has been. I'm going to let you know if I need one. If I need one. And the way that game was going, he could have played the whole fourth. Bitch would have had 95 points.
like even like a guy with assist records, right? You can see when a guy, like just from the passing side of it, you can see when a guy like he's clicking, like the passes he's making, like the things he's seeing, he's clicking. Like, nah, we're not gonna sell. He might fuck around and have 40 tonight. He might have 40 of them joints.
He got to get Scott's record
because his vision tonight is just clicking. You gotta block a dude that's pinging on blocks. You got to be able to understand what he's doing and understand as a coach. But sometimes if a coach has never been in that situation where he's feeling it, he don't know what he's looking at.
Have you been in a situation like that where you were cooking and the coach took you out?
Oh, no, you going to hear my mouth. Sit there, as soon as it's up, Gil. Nah, dog. Nah, get Antoine or something, man.
See, that's like... see,
hey, B, he got you, dog.
Yeah, but we gonna tell him, though.
We got
ain't gonna, see, that's the difference of the teams that I was on. I'm not going to allow you to do that. If he got it going, hey, no, who you going to get? Man, sit your ass down, dog.
It used to be Chucky.
We're not, that's how we were, dog. The real shit, like, no. They can't guard him, so don't you be down there guarding him.
Yep.
Well, yeah, from the end of the bench. Hey, man, they can't guard him, don't you guard him?
So how cognizant were you guys though in those moments? Are you checking stat sheets? I mean,
No, you watch it. We watch the game.
I understand, but you can keep track of a dude.
No, what I'm saying.
I know you know a guy's playing well. But
Okay, so the difference is this: the players are watching the game. The coach is coaching the game. He's not watching, right? He's micromanaging. So he's sitting there, sitting there at stat sheet, looking at this, looking at the time, looking at the ref, looking at what that coach gonna put in. He ain't focusing on what is going on in real time. He can't tell you like, oh shit, the guy done hit 7 in a row. Cause he ain't been watching it like that. Right? So you hit 7 in a row, 3 shots, he done subbed your ass out.
Or he call a fucking different play and motherfucker be like, in the hell, man, no, man, we ain't throw the ball over here.
And that be the thing when somebody be like, yo, the fuck is LeBron James done changed the play. Cause he playing. He done came in timeout. All right, we're about to go to
we're gonna get Drew Gooden shot. Like, no the fuck we're not.
We're about to go to AR right now. Nigga, AR is 0 for 5 right now.
Right.
Because that's what his play says to do. Hell no. Scrap. We done seen this. Scratch this shit.
Like when he was in Cleveland the first time, motherfucker made a big deal about him not running the play. The dude was gonna run. Like, we not finna do this, man. Like, no. Like, you draw some shit up, you come out of time at this motherfucker that made 6 threes. Nigga, you better draw 2 more threes up for him to come out this time out.
But that's what I'm saying. They don't and that's why when you never hear players when something like that happens and it's in the media, this person done drew up and changed the play. You've never heard a player be like, yeah, that's some bullshit.
I got a better
we just pretend we didn't see it like that.
I got a better one for you. All 3 of us teammates. He got it going. Gil come down and motherfucking shoot one.
Oh yeah, you coming at me.
Oh, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out.
and I might do one of these.
Yeah. I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You didn't.
I was open.
I don't give a fuck if you open or not, nigga. This man done made 12 straight points.
No.
He's getting the next 2, 3 shots. I don't care what.
He got to get the next one, probably a heat check.
Yes.
The heat check for sure coming for.
Dude, the ball gonna find him. If we're on the floor, the ball gonna find him. I wish you would shoot that bitch. I be watching the game now. Dudes be doing that shit. I be livid.
Yeah.
I ain't nowhere near the game.
Yeah, man.
Dude, are you serious with that shit, man? And don't nobody say nothing to him. I'm like, nah, come on, man. No. Fucking with the game, dog.
No, that's real.
So have y'all had situations where y'all have had to change a play, and which kind
all the time.
Yeah, how does it go?
This is my thing, and even coaches today, and I had to question Eddie Jordan, and it was this. We're in the penalty, so it's like the last 3 minutes. The last 3 minutes, that timeout, they always subbed, right? That's when you sit your star player, right? The last 3 minutes, so he plays 9 straight minutes, and then they'll sub you at that 3-minute mark, and then bring in the 6th man or whoever, and then they'll bring you back in at the 9-minute mark of the second, right? And I had to ask Eddie, why you keep taking me out right here? And he was like, yeah, that's part, because I was like, wait, hold on. We just got in the penalty, right? We just got in the penalty. You put Antonio Daniels in. Antonio Daniels used these 3 minutes to get in shape. I mean, to get a feel for the game. And I was like, we're in the penalty. No, we had 3 minutes of penalty. We shot 2 free throws at that time. I said, I got hit for 9 fucking minutes. Little cheap shots here, take the ball, stop the clock, right? Shit like that, stop the fast break. No free throws. These 3 minutes is when I can take advantage of that. Now I can fake like I'm getting fouled. I can attack the basket, because either once I get to the basket, either you gotta foul me, try to block the shot, or let me score the basket. Right now I put a lot of pressure on the big man back there, because now his opportunities, he can't just foul. That's when like Shaq can't just foul me and we take the ball out, or I'm getting free throws for it. So I said, you take me out and now we don't get these opportunities. Leave me in. I said, take me out at the end of the first. And then sit me 6 minutes then. If it's 6 minutes that you count, I'd rather say put me back in at the 6-minute mark then. I don't want to do 3 and 9. Fuck that. Because I'm getting hit for no reason. I'm getting hit for no reason. This is a time where I can get 4, 6 free throws. And once he changed that, that's when I started killing everybody at the free throw line. Because now I don't have to be very aggressive at the beginning of the game. Now I can pass the ball more to Antoine Jamison and Caron Butler. So now I'm willing to give them the ball, knowing as soon as we get in the penalty, I'm motherfucker the Tasmanian devil. I'm running around like like a chicken with his head cut off. I'm just running in the motherfucker. Oh, King, yeah. Pick me up full court. I'm just acting and 2 free throws. Let's walk it all the way down. So now I can get the free throws versus the shot attempts. So now everybody gets to eat more just because this little strategy.
Which is important, right? Keep your field goal percentage at a good space.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Now I only took 2 shots, but I got 9 points. I got 7 free throws. Shit like that. I'm 1 for 1. I'm 1 for 2 with 7 free throws. 9 points. Now I'm not fucking ball hogging out there now.
I see you over here smiling. At what point did you feel comfortable changing plays when you were in the league?
Probably when I got to Detroit with Stan. Just having like Andre Drummond down there near Greg Monroe. He used to always have it going a lot too, so definitely used to call a lot of plays for Greg Monroe.
And would that create any issue with you and
No, because once we made the trade from Josh, the ball started being in my hands more, and I was able to facilitate and was able to take control of the team. So we were on we was on a 15-game winning streak almost, something like that. Right. So, yeah.
Nigga telling Josh don't shoot threes. Josh come down that ball.
Yeah.
Don't shoot it, Josh.
Well, they left him open, so he had to.
He had to shoot.
He had to.
So speaking of relationships with coaches, D'Angelo Russell has emerged as a viable third option for the Lakers. They try to make a playoff push. But his relationship with the team, particularly head coach Darvin Ham, is rocky at best. During a recent interview with ESPN's Dave McMenamin, D'Lo talked about joining the team last season at the trade deadline and how he struggled to build a relationship with Coach Ham because of Ham's close relationship with Dennis Schroeder. He said the following. Schroeder's relationship with Darvin is the reason I couldn't have a relationship with Darvin. When I was struggling, I would have been able to come to coach and say, bro, this is what we should do. Like, I can help you. Instead, there was no dialogue. I just accepted it, and we got swept. And I'm here, and he's not. I like our chances. As you may recall, the Lakers lost to the Nuggets in the minimum amount of games possible in the Western Conference Finals. D'Lo, I believe, ended up getting benched for Game 4. So this offseason, there was a lot of talk about if D'Lo would return to the team or not. He came back on a 2-year deal. Him and his team D'Lo's team pushed for an option, which the Lakers agreed to. They wanted to sign him long term. The season had some similar issues with Ham. He got benched earlier in the season for a stretch of games. But since returning to the starting lineup on January 13th, Russell's averaged 23 points on 48, 46, 85 shooting splits, along with 6 assists. During that span, the Lakers are 17-9 in games that D'Lo has played, and they're 11-3 when he scores at least 25 points. So when we look at this and this story dropping post-trade deadline, obviously it's come from D'Lo and his team. Why do you feel like he's bringing this up now, and is this exposing a deeper issue with the Lakers and Darvin Ham?
I mean, it makes sense, It's the same thing with, Russ. When Russ was having an issue, there was no dialogue. That's, and as players, the one thing you can't do is leave us in the dark and have us think for ourselves in the sense of, if you don't give me the guidance of what you want from me, then I'm gonna go out there and do it how I see the game. And what ends up happening is, if I see it a certain way and you're penalizing me for it, but not telling me what you want me to do, like if I think that I should go out there and, get mismatches and go one-on-one, or mismatches and throw into the post, and you have something else, but you're not telling me, but you're telling him, and then he's benefiting from it, but I'm not, I'm gonna have an issue with it, right? The point of fucking coaching is making sure everyone is on the same accord, right? If I got to sit there after a game and talk to you for fucking 30 minutes each, that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to put everyone in a position to be successful, because if everyone's is being successful, then we have a better chance of winning. Right? That is, I need my 6-man being a 6-man. I need the 7-man acting like a 7. I need my shooters shooting, rebounders rebounding. If you don't have everybody doing what they're capable of doing, then you have no chance of winning. And when you see the best teams, the winning teams, everyone is doing what they do best. And I think sometimes coaches miss that point. Right? Sometimes coaches, every coach is not trying to win. Like I had a conversation with Louisville coach when he was when we went out there for a visit, and he said one thing, and I said I'm sold. He said I want to win, because I said daughter kind of sassy. He was like I want to win, right? I want to win. Like you can whatever she says to me, whatever I say to her, I don't give a shit about none of that. I'm trying to win. If it's the best player and the best player's talking shit and saying this, I'm gonna say my shit, and then it's like, you done? Okay, get in the game. I'm not gonna hold a grudge against a player to lose a game. I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm not trying to prove a point here. I want to win the game. I can prove a point later when it don't count. In the game, it counts. So if a player says, hey man, fuck you, coach, and he's 7 for 7, cool, get the fuck in there. Go 8 for 8, 9 for 9, fucking 10 for 10. Shit, there's a thing that's called practice, motherfucker. I can run your ass in practice all day, but I'm not gonna jeopardize, because as long as I get offended, not only am I fucking you as a player, I'm fucking the team. Mm-hmm. And I don't think coaches realize that.
But then you're gonna have a bunch of guys.
Huggins come down and like, just say if he had to sit you and you were playing and you fucked up. Come down and tell you the reason I got to play this motherfucker. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, it's your fault. Make you damn. Right?
Yeah, your ass want to act up. Look what we got out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what if
Turn over.
Absolutely.
What if you are this motherfucker? You gotta hear him say.
Oh, he gonna straight the fuck up.
If
Hey,
you don't want a bunch of
care
guys
about your
cussing you out.
feelings.
You don't want a bunch
Hey.
of players cussing you out, though.
But
then everybody gonna feel comfortable doing it.
But it ain't
No,
about,
certain guys like the Travis Kelce and Andy Reid shit in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he could have benched him. Took ass to the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
They don't win the Super Bowl, he do that. And he penalized the team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So certain guys, if you number 53 on the roster, no.
Yeah.
You starting tight end, first team, all that, certain guys. You got a little more leeway with certain things, right?
Yeah.
During that, like you said, in practice, and we ain't got not a fucking chance. During the game, we ain't gonna penalize the team.
Yeah.
Like, didn't Bill Belichick bench someone and they end up losing because of it? Who?
The cornerback?
Starting cornerback.
The starting corner. Man, like some stuff like oh, he late to the bus. I ain't starting him. The fuck? I'm not starting him because he late to the bus. I just make him do extra line drills in practice. There's a thing called practice. Right? I'm not gonna jeopardize wins and losses. If this game is about wins and losses, I don't know. I just, if Ham has a personal problem with somebody, do that shit in practice, not in the game. Right? The game is real time. That's right. This is treated like war. Like if you lose, you dead. You ain't coming back. Are you gonna jeopardize the dead? No.
So that's kind of like Pete Carroll with Marshawn Lynch. When they want to give him the ball because they didn't want to do media interviews and all that. It's like
he didn't give him the ball because he didn't want to do media interviews.
Something like he wasn't talking to the media.
He should have handed the ball off to Marshawn.
Yeah.
Tried to make Russell Wilson Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, they tried to make him Super.
Malcolm Butler said the nay no to that.
But they were mad at him because he wasn't doing media. Like he wasn't like.
The fuck does the media got to do with you winning the Super Bowl? As I said, it's like
because if you.
Hey, coach told me, hey, I want to win games. I ain't got nothing. Listen, personal. We can do personal practice.
You can figure out the personal shit.
Because he was saying, yeah, I had a girl who just he said she was kind of crazy, but she was good. You know, sometimes she'd come out there, cuss me the hell out, and hey, are you done? Come on so we can win. I see you in the locker room after.
And just keeping this broader, how often do you feel like coaches' egos get in the way of team success? Like it's, you know, Kenny, I know you've spoken.
Yeah, the fuck dude at Sierra Canyon. Like, head coach of Sierra Canyon, prime example.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't about, it's about keeping this job, man. Your ego and all that ain't about them kids, man.
Yeah.
They get in the way all the time.
Yeah.
Of success, of guys' development, like kids, all of it at every level, man. But yeah, it's, guys' egos, man, coaches, worst ones going.
A lot of egos, a lot of coaches.
Some coaches think they're bigger than the players.
Yeah.
Right?
Van Gundy.
Right? Yeah. It's like this is.
No, I mean,
but it feels like a lot of times, at least from an outsider perspective, the media will always portray the coach as the authority figure. So when good things happen, it's because of the coaching. But like you guys mentioned, you might break off a play, and that play ends up being successful. And we see it on TV all the time. Oh, great strategy from the coach. It's like
it's just like it's just like anything. It's all decision making. When you're making a decision, you're just trying to get the highest probability of it, right? So, I can call a play, right? This is the highest probability. What I'm calling turn 5, right? Now, if I have a guard and in the middle of the turn 5, his man did something, he takes off, right? And then he goes in for a layup, and then it gets blocked. I'm not gonna be yelling at, why you didn't turn 5, right? He's seen something at that moment in time that was probably better than turn 5. He took advantage, and the defense just reacted faster. Because I know if he scores it, I'm gonna be cheering like I did that shit. Yeah, good shit, son, right? Like, no, like basketball is gray, it's not black and white. Black and white is the structure of it, right? Just like lines on the court, right? There's lines. You play within these lines. I don't give a fuck what you do inside these lines. Same thing with a play. I'm calling a play. This is what I want because I see something. But if you see something different, go on and do your job. That's why I have you as my point or my center or my what's in there.
Yeah.
The dude at Sierra Canyon, like, he'll lose his shit when them kids do that. Like, I see it time and time again. Like, kid trying to go make a play, you sub the kid out, like still like that.
Well, it's tough because you tell.
He do it all the time, bro.
Coaches
It's
like that,
embarrassing
they
the
get
kid, right? It's embarrassing the kid in front of his teammates, in front of people in the stands. Like,
as soon as you make a mistake, you looking over the bench.
Yeah, that's the only reason I would never take a kid out on making a mistake. Like, if I say do something and they don't do it, I'm not gonna sub him out right there. Maybe like, a couple plays later or something, so he don't feel like that's the reason for it, because mistakes happen, missed shots happen.
Right.
Like, it's one of those things. It happens. So I'm not gonna, because once I start yanking you for little things, you're scared to play back.
Yeah, you micromanaging the game. You micromanaging every possession.
Yeah.
Like, because you want to call a player. Let me see what the best matchup is. I'm gonna call the same play every time because it's the like no. Let's coach the game, bro.
Yeah.
Like let's
timeouts.
Yeah.
But out of bounds, half court. That's when you coach. Other than that, let the player play.
We tell guys to not be robots. You know what I mean?
But tell them don't be robots, but you want them to be robots.
Be a motherfucking robot.
But you want them to be.
Why are you running the play exactly like I told you? Like you said, God saw something different that could have put us in a better opportunity to score. But
have you ever wanted to kick a coach ass?
I'm gonna just be honest, man. I've personally been like fortunate to have coaches that actually gave me ropes, right? I mean, you know my style. Like, so there's, I never really had coaches that really penalized me for the shit I tried. One, because if I challenge it with thought. Like, my first year in Golden State, when, Brian Winters, when I tried to set a screen and the big jumped out and switched, and then, everybody's telling me, pass to the big because he got a little on me. And I was like, I can take him off the dribble. And then from there, it's like, why? Because if I drive past him, which I am because he's a big, there's nobody there to block my shot. If I pass it to him, obviously they're going to double. We're going to swing it. That's a non-shooter in the corner. So what do? right? We doubled, we swung it. Everyone swings it around, and we got the worst shooter in the corner. It's not like that's the best shooter, that's the worst shooter, so that's a bad play. I can take him off the dribble, and then I got the little guard trying to block me coming full speed, so it looks like a better shot than me. You know, and you sit there and think about it, like, oh, okay, that do make sense. You know, so for the most part, I've always had coaches that had dialogue versus the coaches that just like, I don't want to hear shit you say, pass it to the big man.
Yeah.
No, I had Ludo. You know what I mean? So I've had, you know, I was kind of, you know, blessed to have decent coaches.
Yeah. Same. Same. Just asking. Same.
My Brandon, have you
No,
felt? Okay,
no,
good.
cool.
Just want to make sure.
No, I'm cool.
You seem like a man of peace and reason and rationale. Kane, have you ever felt the need? Just another man of peace and rationale?
No, I don't have. We already know it's documented. I don't have issue with one coach.
Just one.
Just one dude, man. Throughout my lifetime of playing basketball.
And you know the best thing about that one coach? Every player has the same problem with the same one coach. So it's not the players, it's the one coach. You know, so.
Throughout my existence of playing this game, I've never had an issue with.
So shifting back to this D-Lo situation, how much does a point guard need the full trust of their head coach and organization? How tough is it when they do not have that as a player?
So we talking about him in particular or just overall?
His situation, but just overall.
Well, he's not the fucking point guard, so.
He's a player.
He's a player on the team.
Throw that old school thinking out the window.
Yeah, he's a player on the team. He's not the point guard on the team.
But he does handle some point guard responsibilities. I understand.
Yeah, he guards the other person.
He guards the other point guard. He's the point guard on defense.
Oh, Uno side of the ball. No, I know. But just even for D-Lo as a player on that squad coming in.
Yeah.
To have the full trust of the head coach.
He has the trust of the coach. You have the trust of the best player.
So the actual
is the best player. I need to trust me and the best player.
Because Darvin has to be gone tomorrow, and Bron's still gonna be there. And Bron trusts him. Bron need him to be aggressive. Bron need him averaging 22. Nigga, that's the trust that's needed. Like, just call it what it is. They can bring somebody else in and like Milwaukee on coach number 3 right now. So I'm pretty sure they had to, fucking Giannis had to trust the fucking Budenholzer, Adrian Griffin. Now, it don't, the motherfucking, that second check can change all the fucking time.
So you'd rather have Giannis than whoever is the current head coach.
Want me on the floor with him. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I would rather have that. Right? That's more important to us.
Because it can be, and this happens all the time. The coach can trust the point guard, right, to be on the court, but the best player don't like that motherfucker. Right? And that becomes like, yo, hey, get him off. Every time I'm trying to post up or go this way, he on the other side. Get him the fuck off. You know what I mean? So your trust has to come with the best player. Whoever the best player is, as long as he trusts you, you playing.
So were you ever in a position like that where you were playing where a guy that you rock with but maybe wasn't getting as much love from the coach?
Yeah,
and you had to
that's a lot of players that, you know, like sometimes like there's been players on the team where he ain't probably the best player on the team, but somehow when y'all together, y'all are magic. Right? You know what I mean? Like he ain't like just like he knows when I move, he knows how to, you know, have my back and make the pass and this and that, but he probably ain't a coach favorite or he's part of the rotation. But you know, if it was up to you, like, yo, this whole starting 5 would be a little different. We move a lot better with this person in the game versus this person. That happens all the time. And unless you're in position to make those calls, for the most part, you know. There's lineups I'd be like, this is not the right lineup for us, bro. Not right now, dog. But you don't have, you can't say nothing. One, you don't want to piss the other player off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's delicate.
Yeah, especially when it comes to team.
Yeah, you don't want to do that to your teammate, especially not public. Like, you can go in there and tell them, listen, but not in real time. You know that motherfucker say he don't like playing with you, right?
Yeah.
Now it's that.
I think the biggest thing in the league is just trusting yourself.
Yep.
Like, coach, like you said, that chair gonna be a different coach almost, you know, any year. So just trust yourself more than anything in the league, because that's all you got.
So like I mentioned, D-Lo signed a 2-year deal with the Lakers this offseason. He has a player option going into next season. There was a lot of debate, speculation about if he'd be moved at the trade deadline. He did not So it seems like he has some leverage in his favor now moving forward. So we see a different D-Lo now that he has that leverage.
We already seen a different D-Lo. He's been great.
Can you help us, Gil?
He's been great. What the fuck do we need? He's been great. He's been playing very well.
Can we get into
We've
this
been
round?
on D-Lo for 30 minutes now. Right? He's been great. Let's go somewhere else.
I'm glad you said it. Because I was damn sure thinking it.
Oh, shit, fellas.
Like, damn, that's the third D-Lo topic. Third tab on D-Lo.
Are you saying, like, is this play good enough for the Lakers to get in the play?
So here you go now. So you gonna double down on it.
It's okay.
No, we
did a whole show out talking about the Lakers. Now y'all gonna sneak them in some way, huh?
Well, you know they're not gonna be there come May.
Huh?
No,
You know
Yeah,
they're not
you the
gonna be
host, so therefore, like I said,
know they're not gonna be there come
so
May.
in some way you gonna sneak the Lakers into this show, huh?
Do we know how long it's going to last for? We try, all right, it very well may just be through the first few weeks of April.
Kmart, it's only gonna be me, you, and
April.
we can't
I
stalk
mean, May,
it.
April, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I thought you said May. I'm saying, yeah, I give you April.
Or May.
No.
June.
D-Lo's gone, man. He's good.
Middle June.
We good.
Middle June.
D-Lo got that security. We good.
You good? What? Like you
Y'all-
good?
We
Like what?
good.
Y'all April 16th.
Like y'all good? Like y'all getting out the first round?
Like
Season in April 14th.
Tax day.
Play in game April 16th. Y'all done.
Day after tax day, but
You didn't see D-Lo in the first two series last year? Now we know why he was he didn't play very well in the last game because Darvin was on his ass.
okay.
So we're still talking about it.
Now we are moving on, Kenny.
There we go.
They could be quiet come May. It's gonna be me, you, and McKinn's talking.
Yeah,
Talking through middle of June.
yeah, we're gonna be doing the show. That is for sure.
We are contractually obligated.
Yeah.
But let's take it back old school. Oh, and by the way, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Woo woo. Go ahead and download the app. Use promo code GIL. Get a $100 deposit match and a free pick'em if you act now. All right, let's talk about an old school beef that's still rearing its head. There's no love lost between Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan. So Thomas pulled up to the Draymond Green's podcast to offer his thoughts on the beef with MJ.
Where's y'all relationship at today? And is that salvageable?
Dude, no.
Not salvageable.
This dude got on national television, international television, and called me an asshole, somebody who's been really good to him. And until he apologizes on international television, we ain't no conversation. You can't apologize and have a private dinner when you done embarrassed me publicly. If you didn't mean it, say it publicly. Now, if you meant it, let it stand. I'm good with that.
You know Isaiah Thomas is old because the Wi-Fi is janky.
I mean, his phone is still in the 80s.
He's still on that dial-up.
Stop, man.
It looks just like all his highlights.
All right.
That dial-up, Gil, you gotta unplug it, plug it back in.
Hey, that is fucking hilarious.
When we watch him, that's what he looked like anyway. So I'm just saying he's authentic to the era.
Makes the clip better, makes it authentic. He got 80s level internet.
Like would have bust your ass.
Who?
Isaiah Thomas would have
Crazy as
bust
hell.
your ass, nigga.
He's fucking 6'1", dog.
Would have bust your
He's
ass.
6'1", 180.
Would have bust your ass.
6'1", 180.
Would have bust your ass.
Not athletic.
Would have bust your ass.
That's cool. That sounds cool, man. Like Gary Payton said the same thing.
I didn't say nothing about you.
I'm just saying, man.
They ain't even the same player.
Oh, watch out, little dude.
That ain't the way Zeke played. You got to guard him. You play point guard. You play point guard, right?
Yeah.
But
Faster,
you would've had
stronger, had more jumping ability,
You would have
more athletic.
And you'd have had to guard him on the other end.
Shot the ball better, mid-range was better,
Oh, how
post
about
up was
that?
better, ISO was better.
Zeke would have bust your ass.
No, I mean, he would have had this little what?
Still
had this little
bust your
19
ass.
or 20, I would have had 40 on them.
All that shit was the same.
It was
Still
them
bust
guys.
your ass.
Come on, man, I'm not.
Can you let it be known? To quote the great Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
I've been right in the post.
He about to hit you with another
I'm
brother
tell you right
Gil.
now, just like every other point guard in there, Joe Dumars would have
He
had
was
to
a
guard.
scoring point guard.
No, Joe Dumars
Like you
would have
said, the
had to
point guards that you had to play in your era wasn't looking to score, right? That's your claim to fame, right?
Yeah.
He's total opposite of that.
Yeah.
He looking to score, right?
saying,
You say that's why them guys couldn't do nothing with.
He wouldn't have guarded me. He would have been at the shoot. It would have been Joe Dumars would have had to guard me because I would have just set the post on him.
But you'd have to guard him though.
But yeah, he would have been good.
But you'd have to guard him though, right?
Yeah.
So he would have, like I said, he would have bust your ass, nigga. My words didn't change. No.
He's 6'1", bro.
Gil, you were
6'1".
Whose shot was you blocking, Gil?
Nobody.
Exactly. So that talk is fucking dead, nigga. You acting like Gil. You acting like, hey, Gil. You acting like I didn't see you play.
I wouldn't.
I didn't play against you.
I wasn't blocking no
Listen,
shots.
you act like I didn't see you play or play against you, right?
What was he going?
Isaiah would have bust your ass.
Plant that shit. He wasn't that fit.
And bust your ass.
Gil.
Like I said, Joe Dumars would have been guarding you on the one end, and you would have had to guard Zeke on the other end, and he would have been waxing your ass.
He would have had this little 19-20.
19-20?
He would have had a little 19-20. Little 19, little 20.
Yeah, are you sure?
What?
Zeke would have bust your ass, Gil.
Right? Come on, stop, man. He's 6'1", bro.
The heart of a champion, Gil.
That's cool. This is up. Sounds. What's up?
Another beef reignited.
You talking about you blocking somebody fucking shot. Nigga, please. That shit, like you at the bar talking to a nigga who ain't never, who knows you.
It was so funny. I used to say it all the time. Boy, I would have blocked that. You lucky you don't feel like jumping right now. I would have blocked that.
Oh, man. He's smacking him?
Man,
I wouldn't.
Man, Earl Boykins
I'm not getting
right at Gil and motherfucking stop him.
I'm not getting in foul trouble, bro.
Earl Boykins used to go at you, Gil?
Yeah.
Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? That's what he had to do. He wasn't backing him down. Hey, he waiting for to back him down. I can tell you that
About to
shit.
back down that little strong.
I didn't need to. All right.
No, we was doubling. No, we was doubling.
Well, Earl was bench pressing like 350?
Yeah, he was up there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, it didn't have that far to go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What? Shit. Strong as but damn.
He didn't have that far to go.
So, Gil, we asked the chat, are you cooking Zeke? Over 1,000 votes right now.
Of course. They know what's up. They know so unless they're from Detroit.
97% said no. No, I'm just kidding. 55% said yes, 45% said no. I just want to see your reaction.
It's still going. The question's still going.
Now, what was the Jordan question? What we was talking about Jordan?
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a show where it's free-flowing. That's why you know and love it. So Zeke said the beef is eternal unless MJ goes on international television. Not national, mind you, international television, and apologizes.
Mm-hmm. So basically, in Paris this year, he'll be waiting to see if Mike could do it.
Don't think it's going to happen.
So next time, it'll probably be international.
Yeah, you said the shit public. Yeah, he wanted a public apology, so I get it.
Well, that ain't happening.
No, I mean, he has his right. I mean, you know what I mean? There's no point of taking sides on, someone's beef. That's theirs, right?
Absolutely.
Right, what Zeke is saying is, he's been consistent with it. So most likely he's telling the truth on whatever has happened and, what he believes and how he feel he's been jaded and, that's his truth.
Yeah.
Right? So, he feels that this is forever beef until MJ apologized for what he said.
I mean, it's got to be leaving the man off the 92 Dream Team. Chuck Daly coaching.
No, that's huge. And my coach is coaching.
Yeah,
and I'm not on the team.
That's a
But
fake.
MJ ain't apologizing though. You know what I mean?
Huh?
MJ ain't saying
no.
fuck out of here.
You're not apologizing.
Add that to the rest of the motherfuckers I got beef with. Y'all have a little powwow. Won't you go join the No Bulls tour?
Yeah.
Special guest, Isaiah Thomas.
At this point.
Hey, Isaiah Thomas says something that I want to know if it works this way too. He said he doesn't think Steph Curry should be considered
a point guard, right?
A point guard because he doesn't lead the league in assists, right?
He doesn't lead his team in his assists. Try to argue that Draymond
is assist
initiates the offense.
Perfect. Anyone who believes that, then, if we're going to go by that metrics, then LeBron James is the best point guard that ever lived, right? Because he's led his team in assists
every year.
20 years, right?
Yeah.
If that's what we're going to go by, he led it in 20 years, and that would put him as the best point guard that ever lived. So I want him to answer, does does he have LeBron James as an actual point guard then? Because he's led his team in. So we're just going to go by what he says.
It's a good argument.
You put him over Magic.
But no, he was asking about his score.
Would he be over, would LeBron James, if they were both point guards, would he be over Magic Johnson as point guard? Okay. So that would put him as the best point guard that ever lived.
So you're saying LeBron would be over Magic based on Zeke's criteria of what's required to be a point guard?
Yeah, because he's the best fucking basketball player of all time. Obviously, he would have to be the best fucking point guard of all time if that's the criteria. Yeah, like that's like.
So that
I'm a big fan of the Magic Johnson
That's what I'm
theory.
saying. It's like sometimes you got to look at the whole scenario when you throw something out.
We get it.
And he said it.
Yep, he said it. So I just want to know from his criteria, does that?
Which it's a valid argument, valid question.
I mean, it's just weird for me where a dude comes in as the second coming to Magic Johnson, right? He is Magic 2.0 with Jordan-like athleticism. Okay. Oh yeah, he can pass the ball. He do got some Jordan shit in him. He can pass the ball, got some Jordan type of shit in him, and then all of a sudden is like out of Magic's category and straight to Jordan's category. So,
yeah, because they took the position off of it.
Yeah.
It just went to a basketball player.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody is arguing, well, shouldn't be, but nobody's really arguing if Michael Jordan's the best shooting guard of all time. He's not a shooting guard anymore.
Yeah.
Right? He's the best basketball player of all time. He's not. His position don't matter. So that's where it fell off with LeBron. Like if that was the thing, LeBron Magic 2.0, it fell off because he's in the conversation for best basketball player of all time. So his position
took away his position.
Or tried to shift him over to small forward.
Shift him over to small forward.
So we don't have to even.
Yeah, but then it don't even matter whatever you want to put him as.
So we heard what Zeke said. He basically said that, Draymond initiates more of the offense, leads the team in assists. So by his definition, he would consider more of the point guard of the Warriors dynasty.
And so did Joakim Noah. Was he the fucking
Chris Webber?
Fucking was
Yeah.
Pippen.
Obviously, we interviewed Steph. He said it was between him and Magic.
Kobe?
No, Steph didn't say it was between. He said he is the greatest point guard ever.
So I was .
Oh,
So it was between him and Magic, but if he had to say, he would say that
he had Zeke third. It's just a different. I mean, history has changed, and it's like we're forgetting. Well, we're not forgetting. Fuck that.
Choosing to.
Most people didn't even look at history to see what history was. They just look at what they like and then they go from there. So most of these guys that's doing things, they're looking at footage for the first time, right? So when we say pure point guards, there was Oscar Robinson. Where would he have fed in as a pure point? So there was a point in time where a scoring guard that actually passed the ball did exist, way before Magic Johnson and all these guys came. So you can't say this is pure when there was already, before you came in the league, there was already a guy who established you couldn't do what he did. So you can't dumb down this and say, oh, this is what a pure point guard is when he was way before you at that position, averaging a triple-double, scoring, assists, rebounding. So in his terms, this was what a pure point guard was. So you have to look at how history went and say, well, because you have these type of guys in history that establish order, at this point, Steph, Iverson, whatever, they're all considered in this category.
Pistol Pete.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Tiny Archibald, all them dudes who were scoring the ball, like you have to.
You know, but it's basketball. I'm sorry, basketball didn't start in the 80s, y'all.
Yeah,
it didn't start in the 80s. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, because that's when your TV allowed NBA. That's not when it fucking started. It started 30 years before your TV.
First time y'all got that fucking antenna that allowed you to.
Yeah. Like, ooh, shit. Basketball.
Antenna used to put on the TV.
Like that.
Moving that shit.
But that's what they think. Like, no, this shit started way before you guys and before your vision of it. And, you know, so you have to look at the order of how the game was played from the beginning. What was the original rules? How was it? So you can really evaluate everyone. So even though we used to say, well, a pure point guard is Magic Johnson. No. Magic Johnson was a small forward, right, who had passing ability. He had vision. He was like a Jokic, right? You can't say, oh, shit, you know, center, passer, shit, we just gonna put him at the point guard position because he's averaging 10 assists. You can't do that, right? These guys are just, they're gifted at what they do. Magic Johnson was gifted at passing the ball, fast break inside, but he was a small forward. Then it became pass, a small forward, was a point forward. Then it was like, shit, he's the best passer in the league. Fuck it, let's just call him a point guard. And now we're gonna sit there and try to chase this and see who it is, because that's why I said he kind of messed it up for everybody because everybody's been chasing that. What he did.
Yeah.
So anyone who played the point guard position, PG, you're all in the running, and that's how it works.
Yeah, so what, we got to change our list again?
I always had Jordan. I mean, I always had.
No, Bron was one. Yeah, Bron was always one for you.
Yeah, he was always
Bron
one
was
for
one
me.
for you. All right. So that means that.
You know, I always did LeBron, and then I did Mike and Kobe. And everyone's like, you can't put Mike and Kobe. And I'm like, wait, hold, technically, there was a small forward in the triangle. It was technically the small forward in the triangle, and Lamar Odom was technically the shooting guard in that triangle offense, if we want to be technical. A little loophole I try to find.
It's your specialty. So let's move on to our next topic. NCAA's amateur athlete models in danger of getting packed all the way up. Athletes are already allowed to make money through NIL. And last week, Dartmouth's men's basketball team voted to unionize, be classified as employees, which basically means they can negotiate salary and working conditions, including practice hours and travel. So NCAA expected to appeal the decision, but if college athletes are allowed to unionize, that could forever change the college athletics landscape. So let's talk about Nick Saban. Back in January, Saban stepped down as Alabama's football coach after 17 seasons and 6 national championships. This week, Saban was on Capitol Hill meeting with lawmakers as they attempt to highlight the need for congressional action related to college athlete legislation. And Saban had this to say.
All the things that I believed in for all these years, 50 years of coaching, no longer exist in college athletics. So it's always was about developing players. It was always about helping people be more successful in life. My wife even said to me, we'd have all the recruits over on Sunday with their parents for breakfast, and she would always meet with the mothers and talk about how she was going to help and impact their sons and how they would be well taken care of. And she came to me, you know, like right before I retired and said, why are we doing this? And I said, what do you mean? She said, all they care about is how much you're going to pay them. They don't care about how you're going to develop them, which is all what we've always done. So why are we doing this?
So shout out to Grayson Allen for being by Saban's side. No, I'm just kidding. So Saban went on to say, number one solution is if we could have some kind of revenue sharing proposition that did not make student athletes employees. That may be long term. I don't want them to be employees, but I want them to share in the revenue. So in the 17th season in Alabama, Saban made more than $121 million in basic annual compensation. Doesn't include things like endorsement deals, business dealings, outside his coaching contract. So Gil, you have a daughter that's headed to Louisville that'll be a part of this game. When you just look at the state of college athletics, do you believe it's time for college athletes to be treated more like employees?
And while going to school too?
Basically making the argument that they essentially work for the school. They're representative.
So that means each player can get paid different prices?
Similar to...
Because eventually, I mean, that's what's going to end up happening. If we all have a base salary, the star player is going to always want more because he does more. So now we're trying to have, fixed incomes? To be honest, this sounds like problems for motherfuckers making it to the league. I'm gonna just be honest, because if you gonna be one and done, I'm pretty sure this ain't your problem. Because whatever they're gonna pay you, that motherfucking contract, that number one, the first lottery pick, is gonna overweigh whatever you have to do in college. So, this sounds like really issues for.
There's 4 years.
There's 4 years probably.
It's 4-year players, right? There's people who gonna be around who benefit from education, who the university benefits from their image and likeness, right? This is who this is for.
Yeah, more football players, I think, have to stay at least 3 right before they can go.
Football players have to stay 3.
Girls basketball.
Women's basketball. So this has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it has nothing like it has nothing, but it's good for the people, man. Who you going just take Penn State football, Ohio State football, Michigan football, Florida football, right? These Tennessee football, these places are putting 100,000 people in the seats, game in, game out. Instead of tickets, parking, merchandise, concession, they come to see it. So I think, it should be something, right? But then you run into the problem but you got to share it across the landscape of all athletics.
A lot of non-revenue generating sports.
Yeah, and a lot of non-revenue.
Also, it's not sport generation.
So the problem with that, the way it's designed.
Everybody benefits from it.
Yeah, you got football and basketball that basically front the bill for.
That's how they do it now.
20-some other sports. So.
But then, therefore, and that's why I think it's dope that the individual player. I think each player should get something. But I think the individual player should still be allowed to go out and get individual deals and still make deals with companies within the city and nationally if that's available to them, right? But treat them as employees. I don't.
No.
It's sticky.
Right?
It's getting the unions and
it's going to open Pandora's box.
Yeah, it's going to open Pandora's box.
Because, like, to your point, you're not paying if you're the star player, and obviously just a one and done situation from the college basketball side. But if you're the star player.
So like if they said we want to be employees, now does the rules change on how you treat athlete or just a student? So now you're getting treated like employee, you're gonna have to work these amount of hours.
Yeah.
Right? So now, instead of having a 2-hour practice, well, you're an employee now, motherfucker. I want you for 6 hours.
But that's where the union side comes in. You could be like, nah, we're not doing it.
Okay, has anybody factor in this part of it? What if they just say, hey, y'all have to pay for y'all schooling now since you want to be paid? Right? You have to pay for your scholarship, right? The scholarship is 300-something thousand. Now you have to pay for it for you to now benefit for it.
Yeah.
What if that shit?
You got the whole Title IX side. So essentially, too, on the salary side, whatever you give to the men, I think it has to match on the women's sports side as well. So.
No, cool. What I'm saying, I get that part.
But so like say hypothetically, Gil, you go to Arizona. They say, all right, we're making you pay your tuition. You would just negotiate that into your contract. So I want.
So now I got to negotiate. So
room and board covered, and I want $600,000 a year for however long I'm here for, whatever.
So now we're back to the same fucking shit, right? Because whatever the contract is, they're gonna milk it through whatever you got. Your room and board. I mean,
I think it's dope, man, to be able to have the opportunity to go to school and motherfucking make money. I think it's dope. Right?
And that part is great. Now it's just, and this is where we become the sticky situation. Every sport's not bringing in bread.
It's not.
So.
No. But therefore, if you in the big conferences, that's why they succeed. And
then I'll say, what do you even think about a guy like Saban, who is making, I want to say, close to $11, $12 million a year? Now I got to retire because the playing field's getting level, and these guys want their slice of the pie as well.
Sounds like a loser.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't get the best guys every year anymore, right?
Well,
unless I'm paying them.
No,
that's his. He don't want to.
He got it though.
But he don't want.
But
it ain't coming out his pocket. That's the thing about it, right?
Right.
Whatever it's going to be, it's not coming out of his pocket.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
You making your annual no matter what.
And that's what it makes sense. It's like you got the biggest program.
He old.
Well, you got the biggest program, right? You have the best record. You have the best winning. So you can go out there and you have the most money. So if a kid say how much I'm gonna get paid, you can say basically what the fuck ever, right? Because you have the winning program. So why would you back out if you're scared that you're not gonna be able to pay?
Yeah.
And now that fucks your record up, and your record being fucked up fucks up your legacy. Now you're like, before my legacy gets fucked up,
I'll walk away.
I'll walk away.
Because
that's all it looked like to me.
As much national championships every year, you got a chance. You remember that booster money coming in and out of that bitch, man?
That's what I'm saying.
No, they flying private. They doing this. They doing charting everywhere. Locker room this out. You got the best deals, the best money every year for everything, bro.
Yeah.
You can go out and give the number one quarterback in the land, get him an NIL deal for $300,000.
More than that.
I'm just saying, but
what I'm saying is you can. You have the name.
But now you have other schools with more bread, deeper pockets.
More bread.
That can come in and be like, oh, you said 300, we'll give you 600.
Okay, well then you got to, okay, they said 6, we give you 8.
Yeah.
Now,
if you're trying to win.
And I get it.
We'll give you 8.
We got history here.
We'll give you 8 with a ring.
Yeah. Well,
8 with a ring.
Coming to Alabama.
3 years.
But that's what I'm saying. So what makes you back out? What makes you back out? You don't want to compete.
You don't want to compete.
And you only want to compete when it's in your favor.
And there's a lot of headaches that come with that, though.
But
ain't that what Jimbo said? What Jimbo Fisher said, right? Jimbo Fisher pretty much said, the coach at Texas A&M, motherfucker called him out about the shit. Like, no, don't be salty now, motherfucker. Like, don't. Because one thing A&M got down that bitch.
It's money.
Woo! Listen, Jack.
As long as you got the bazooka, you wanna fight. Yeah. Right? Everybody got a bazooka now. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and retire with my little record. You know, it ain't fair no more, y'all.
I will say too, Saban in his 70s.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that
as a 7-year-old man, I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna take my old ass to the crib.
Still coaching.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
He holding off for Wimby though. Wimby, give me one more ring.
But he been complaining.
Yeah.
When he was coaching for the last few years.
Yeah.
He's had something to say for the last few years.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a lot of coaches.
And this is nothing new out of his mouth. No, he has a problem. He don't want these kids to get paid.
Why?
Just what it is.
Because he don't have no leverage. You don't have leverage over a kid. Like you don't have leverage over a kid. Okay. Like
now, so it's this, right? You a 5-star, right? And you had Alabama as an option, or what's the fuck small football?
This is Georgia.
Georgia, which at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Georgia ain't been winning really, and you got Alabama. You're gonna probably go to Alabama, but Georgia's a state. So now Georgia can
pay.
But you've already had all this talent. Now 5-star. Now I get the other kids something to think about now, right? Before Alabama was, you was going to one of these 3 schools if you was 5-star, right? That's why if you look at the national recruiting thing every year, Alabama 27 5-stars, Michigan 17 5-stars, Florida 14 5. Now you look at that shit, they might got 4 5-stars. Everybody's shit is equal now.
Yeah. But you can also dip whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, and that hurts. That hurts too. So now, think of it like this. Think of it like the shoe game, right? It's a shoe game. You can be popping. They don't have no interest in using you, but they don't want the competition to use you, right? So they'd rather sign you and just shelf you. You know, Nike do that shit all the time. Right? They assign a whole bunch of players that they're not going to use, but they don't want the other side to use it. They ain't going to put you in no commercials. They ain't going to give you no shoe deals. They ain't going to do none of that. But they don't want...
Yeah. So just, go look at... they do a good job recruiting. Yeah, okay, that's one thing. But at each position each year, right? They got 3 starting NFL quarterbacks, right? So you just sign a dude so now you don't get these chance of kids to go nowhere else, right?
Yep, I'm just bagging.
So you just bagging each year, right? You got 5-star quarterback coming in, 5-star 5 that has no chance of playing because this guy is great. Unless he get hurt.
Yep, and that's it. If he gets hurt, I got another 5-star. Fuck off.
You got, he had Jalen Hurts and fucking Tua in that motherfucker, and you don't know who. And Mac Jones.
Yep.
3.
So if one gets
I forgot,
hurt,
yeah, that
one
was
gets
the third
hurt,
one.
you got the next one to come in. So now you don't have that leverage anymore.
Because
You don't-
if
'cause they-
you're that third stringer, I'm out.
I'm out. I don't need to stay here no more, motherfucker. Fuck you.
So these NIL deals is really changing the game right now.
Yeah.
It's the kid, the
for a
demanding
lot of
kid
other
at
schools.
Texas,
It's
right?
spreading the talent out now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, like you don't have to just be like, remember, everybody wants to go to Duke or
Yeah,
North
yeah.
Carolina or the UCLA. And now it's just like, yo, you can go anywhere.
Like the Manning kid at Texas didn't take one snap this year. Not one snap at the University of Texas. Made like fucking $4 or $5 million off the field, dog. Didn't take one snap.
Then he can leave. And he can leave.
Yeah, if he wanted to.
If he wanted to.
Oh, I wish, damn, I probably would have went to college. They was paying.
For 1 year?
And
That's what I said. This ain't NBA. This ain't an NBA issue. I mean, this ain't a basketball issue.
No, you're right. You're right.
Because we got one and done.
Yeah, so if you're good enough, you can be on your way. But just for the time being.
Like I don't see no NBA player making $3 million in college, and then he's a top 5 pick and say, no, I'm gonna just stay here for these NILs.
Yeah, no, for sure. They'll probably get $3 million for 1 year though.
Huh?
I mean,
So I was saying, if you're making $3 million for a year in college with NIL deals, and then you're a top 5 pick in the NBA draft, and they say, even if they say, yeah, we'll give you $8 million next year, you're gonna be like, nah.
Yeah.
Wimby, what contract as the number 1 pick was $55 million.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Man,
I know. Shit, back LaMelo Ball and Lonzo Ball, they were at $23 million for the. So that's how much money it is for just the first pick.
Yeah.
So you're talking about top 5, they're in a $30 million deal. So you're not gonna sit and there's nothing in college that's gonna give you this kind of money. So basketball is not gonna sit there.
But how much is it impacting these kids too now? And like, this is a part
It's
of
not
the game.
impacting the kids. It's impacting the parents.
But the youth coming in, that now, you fighting for that dream. But did it create a hunger for you in college to get to the league so I can be able to get that level of bread? Versus now getting it now.
But everybody ain't gonna make it though.
Yeah, and I understand it, but
this ain't for everybody.
Everybody ain't gonna make it. So therefore, if you got the opportunity to go somewhere, dude, and make money in college, however much it is, however much money you can get going. It's a no. Like just say if you have admirations of playing professional basketball somewhere, whether it's NBA, overseas, whatever it is, right? You can make money before you go make money?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yep.
Sign me up.
Hey, it stops them from betting on games too. It stops that too. Right? They do.
Yep.
I'm saying if you got that bread, and that stops a lot of shit from happening.
Think about the kid. Where was the kid that played for Kansas State? That little guard who was dynamic.
Norvell or Marquise? What? No.
Last year, right?
Was it last year? The kid in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little.
Yeah.
Like somebody like him would have made a killing if the NIL deal was in, right? Yeah. Most likely wouldn't have made it to the NBA, right, and had an NBA career. But he could have did some damage in NIL deals last year. Those are the type of players that will benefit, right? And they're gonna be overseas players, but they were really great college players.
Yeah. And then local kids staying home, right? Really, really good. And you from a small town, whatever, city, whatever, and being able to stay home and benefit from your image and likeness because you stayed home. Just imagine you from Milwaukee, right?
Yep.
And you went and you go to Marquette. You eating, right?
Yes.
They use you later. It's a kid that go to Cincinnati right now. We went on the visit the other day. It's a kid that he redshirted this year, making good money off because he stayed home.
Stayed home, yeah.
Right? Didn't even play this year. Stayed home. Redshirted and he making decent money off the floor.
So let's talk about another issue in college and youth sports. So the shady characters looking to capitalize off the backs of top players. It's been going on forever, right? But it feels like it's been heightened in the NIL era where athletes can now earn large sums of money, leaves them open to much more exploitation. So Brandon, in your opinion, how can we protect young athletes from the dark side of NIL and this new business explosion in youth and college sports?
Just youth sports in general. I mean, talking about our stories, talking about the things that we went through. I mean, shit, when I was 15, 16, I had a lot going on. 17, I didn't, get money from this person, that person, that person. So, I mean, it was a lot of just chaos early, and everybody's just handing anything to you because you have something that they want. So I think with the NIL deals and all these people coming around, I think the youngest need to learn how to just say no. No is a powerful word because, it'll let people know you're not fucking around. So I think that's just the biggest thing. And just for like OGs like us being older, I think we should, share our stories more about, situations and things that we had to, endure coming up. But at the same time, they still gonna be around.
Yeah. I I feel like it's just hard when you seeing these large sum of monies, not knowing what you signed. You've heard the.
It's the parents, though, man. Like, to your question, Joe, it's the parents, right? Being more involved, not being thirsty, not trying to live vicariously through the kid, not jumping at the first opportunity somebody waves some money in front of the child because they can play, right? Not exploiting the child. Right, this starts there, right? Mm-hmm. And then there will be no room for the poachers and the people who you talk of, like, to have those opportunities. If your parents not thirsty for it and they're not putting you in a situation, then why would you? Like, let me be a kid. Let my ability speak for itself instead of, he got the most money. Or he like us, let's go over. He like us, let's go. Like, that's so there because it's a continuous cycle. Mm-hmm. And until that happens, like B said, they're gonna always been around. And they have been around. Mm-hmm. There's been some people who stood on principle and said no. Like, those parents got involved. Like, no, you stay away from my son. Or you stay away from my daughter. Like, that's what we need more of that, right? Not letting who you talking to over there, what they want, right? See you talking to somebody at the gym that you don't know and you just let it be. Like, no, ask questions. Who is that? What do they want with you? Like, those are the things that's happening that people are not just sending your child to tournaments and no, if you can able to go, fucking go. Mm-hmm. Somebody needs to be there paying attention. If your child is that, right?
It's parents, right? It's the vultures gonna come because the parents are thirsty. This ain't no kid problem, right? A kid don't have no expense, right? For the most part, the kids ain't even got cars, right? Most of the money you give them is gonna be on what? Food, Ubers to the little girlfriend house, some little shoes and clothes right here. So, you giving the kid $1,000 a month. That's an NBA. That's NBA to them, right? Anywhere from the ages of 15 to 18. $1,000 a month for them is amazing. So when you're sitting there talking, you're talking to a parent. These vultures is coming to the parent because they know the parents is selling their kids, and they're gonna keep selling their kids. Right? If you're gonna put a rule in, these rules have to be set in so the parents don't get money. These rules or whatever this money that's coming in has to be put into accounts that doesn't unlock until the kid turns 18, where he has full control. These kids are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're not touching no money. This is parents. Yep. Parents rolling around new cars and doing this, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't even have there's no sit down you can have with me about my child. If you're talking to my child about NIL deals, obviously you're going to the mother. Because there's nothing you can tell me. I don't want to hear shit you got going on. My son don't need shit. I'm his parent. I'll give him whatever he needs. You're not, I can get him. I don't give a fuck what you can get him. He ain't interested. I've asked my son, hey, how much money you need? To do what, exactly? The fuck? You don't know nothing.
That's real. That's
I mean, we need to do, this car deal. We need to get him a shoe deal. Yo, shut the fuck up talking to my son.
Right.
With all that goofy talk. My son wants to be in the NBA, and all these little deals you're trying to do is just distracting him from getting to where he wants to. He told me he wanted to be an NBA player.
That's it.
He didn't tell me he wanted to be motherfucker car design or motherfucker shoe design or motherfucker monkey over here on the stack. No, that's that mother talk. That's You're talking this fucking, the mother and the fucking grandparent, that ain't what my son want to be an NBA player. You said we start this race right here, we gonna finish over there. Every time he gotta stop and do this and do that, that means there's other kids that's just on this road. Right? You're not gonna have a I don't wanna hear about, we can get your son to this school. Hey man, fuck off talking to me, man. All right, you ain't rebounding for him, that's the goal. Trying to be a top 5 pick in the NBA. I don't give a fuck about none of the other shit y'all talking about. Like, I've been there, done that, dealt with 100 of you motherfuckers on my journey and since my journey. So I'm the last person that's gonna sit there and have a conversation with you. So it's the parent. Because at a certain age, you can't talk to the kid. So you can't talk to my son, he ain't 18 yet. You wanna have a conversation with him? When he turn 18, you can sit down and talk to him. Other than that, you have to talk to me and I don't even wanna talk to you.
Yeah. I hate every parent that tries to pimp their kids. Like, I hate them. Like, if you living off your kid, you weak.
You're weak ass parents, man.
Like, you're a weak ass person, a human. Like, you really sitting there, like, pimping your kid out for some bread. And, I think that's just weak as fuck. Yeah. Like, that's a real weak ass mentality.
Yeah. But don't think it's been around and it's not going.
Oh no, it's worse now.
I mean, I'm not saying it got to be worse now.
It's worse now.
But it got to be worse.
And that's what I was kind of talking to y'all earlier about, just in terms of still having the love of the game, right? And like you saying, obviously you're in a different position. You made a lot of money playing basketball, so you put your kids in a position where they don't need to worry about this stuff. A lot of families don't come from that type of situation. So now they see a deal come their way. Like, I'm reading the NIL deals and kids signing like their life rights away and their pro contracts and
but that's what I'm saying. It's the parent, dog. It's the parent signing, and some of these kids, man. That's what I said. There has to be order. These kids are. You got to treat these kids like you treat the child actor, right? They have to have outside entities that's protecting their interest away from their parents, right? You can't just. These parents can't milk their actor kids anymore. They got Kruger accounts, right? Where whatever deal that happens, they go straight to an account that these fucking parents can't touch. Other than that, right? These parents will sign over anything. Luka's having a problem. I remember there was a deal with Luka where his mother had him sign over his rights to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these life right deals, life right.
Yeah, I'm your marketing and I get 50% of everything you do. The child don't know what the fuck that means.
Bro, mine tried to do that.
Yeah, they're gonna sign it. Oh, okay, mom. Okay, dad.
Do that. Tried to get 50% of my everything, and Sonny Vaccaro said, "Fuck no."
Like this.
Sonny Vaccaro said, "Fuck no." Like, I was 18, I didn't know. But Sonny said, "No." They tried to get a percentage of everything I had.
All of that should be just taken out of the window, right? Soon as that child turns 18, I'm just gonna be your marketing and you're gonna sign me for 78% of everything you do. Yeah. A kid don't know what that is. You're the parent, he's gonna believe everything that you got to offer him.
Absolutely.
He's just signing over, you know what I mean? And that's the shit I don't like.
Well, when they see that money, my eyes light up. I mean, that's the, you know what I mean?
It's the easiest thing. It's the easiest lick.
Yeah.
Right, it's the easiest lick for a parent. Their kids, their kids got 500,000. It's the easiest lick for. Like, oh shit, I just hit a lick. I can go get this Benz. I can pay for this house note. Go ahead, put a down payment on the house. Thank you, son.
Thank you, son.
Thank you, son.
Thank you, son. Like, and then you got the parents that stop working, that just quit their job.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, what you quitting your job for? Like, why you need a new house? We could just update this house a little bit.
Renovation.
All that shit. Can't even afford it.
Well, like they say, the game is the game. So let's move on to our last segment of the day, MostlyFans, presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Damn, everybody be coming at you, huh? I know they do.
Well, your son going next year, same fucking place he going this year. Fuck wrong with you, man. Fuck
like, you really got to be bold to ask you.
Fuck your school. You don't fuck about your school or your program.
Yeah, we're going to talk offline. I got a better option for you. All right? You already know. We're going to let him rock out. We seen what he did this year, but we can really. He going to drop 45 next year in the championship, though. So our first question from underdog user King Shock 82. Who do y'all think is the best producer between Timbaland, Pharrell, Dr. Dre, or Swiss Beats?
Dre. Easy. Dre got a...
Wait, okay. I don't know much about music like that. Producer and beat is the same?
Yeah, producer's the one who makes the track.
Yeah, producer
the track.
Okay.
So, like, yeah. I'm going to say Dre because he got the Black Grammy. The Black Grammy, where he got his own award at the Grammys as a producer. That's tough.
I don't know what a Black Grammy is, but that shit sound cool.
It
I'm gonna go with Dre too. I'm gonna go Dre because he lived down the street. He lived in the same neighborhood on this street.
He did.
Going Dre.
Yeah.
Moved out.
Reason why you got the fence.
Yeah, recently.
Got the security.
Shared a wall with them. I'm on the
Oh, you shared the wall? Oh, you shared
outside
the
the
wall?
Forbidden Palace though, but we could look over.
You said Timberland,
Yeah, y'all
Pharrell, Dre, and Swiss Beats?
Oh yeah.
Timberland's up there, bro. Timberland's tough.
I know.
I'm going Timbo.
You going Timbo?
He does have a lot of...
You know, it's hard. It's hard. I guess it's easy to say, but we don't know everything they do. Like,
Oh, they're different genres.
yeah, like some beats you don't know that's theirs for the most part unless they open up their catalog.
Well, they made it theirs. I'm just...
You know that sound.
I like that one.
All right, Puff.
That's like both of ours.
That nigga Puff.
It's like both ours.
Puff out here getting sued right to this day.
For beats he
I
took.
like that one.
Like he got to pay that like that like
$5,000?
Sting.
Yeah, it's $5,000 a day.
Like yeah, like for the rest of his like shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Who?
The singer Sting.
Uh-huh.
Every step you take,
that's
sample that man shit without asking him.
$5 grand a day, every day, $5 grand.
He has to pay him $5 grand a day?
Every day, right? Yeah.
Some shit like some.
Damn!
No, because he sampled his man, he sued him.
And Sting coming to us for about $75.
So every day he wake up, $5 grand to him.
So he just writes a check at the end of the year.
I mean, that song big. It made him a lot of money. He got it.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, let's move on.
But he got a few of them though.
Dang, so he
Like Puffy got more than one of them. It's a few of
So
them.
he paying like $155,000 a month?
Yeah.
That's a baby mama for you.
That's a bad divorce.
And Puffy thought process is better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
$150,000 a month is a hell of a
I mean, but how much that song make? That song still...
Yeah, that for the rest of your life though.
This is crazy.
And when your children, when you die, you'll ooh. That's for ooh.
Yeah, I'm going with Timberland.
That's a lot of bread. All right, let's move on to our second question from underdog user Pohats. I got to read these names, Gil. Somebody's going to set me up. It's going to happen at some point in the history of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog.
So what is Kanye?
Rapper, producer.
Will he be in there?
You can write him in.
Okay, I just wondering. Okay,
You could do the mail in.
I was just wondering. I mean, I know they didn't put him in there, but is he considered one of those?
Gil, this is your show.
No. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just telling you, it's your show. Whatever.
No, he got to put that in there. That's his question, not mine. I was just wondering. Okay.
All right, so our next question from underdog user Pohats. What's the most difficult conversation y'all had to have with a teammate?
Yeah.
I can about to laugh. I don't think it was particularly difficult, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Damn. Teammate?
This is the one. The typical one. You mess with her, dog? Like that's what other difficult conversations you having with your teammate?
That's up that. Yeah.
That's the one that it don't get no difficult than that. He taking somebody serious who he shouldn't be taking serious.
Yeah. One was up there. Yeah, you
It's in the layup line. She the layup nigga. Here you go. Hey.
Hey, meet my fiance.
Nigga.
Jawbone. I mean,
yeah.
What's your name? Like,
yeah. I knew you.
Motherfucker be like this. Hey, nice to meet you.
I even remember your name.
Nah, I had to tell her had to tell a teammate that his when we went out of town, his wife was stripping for other athletes.
Wife.
Yeah.
Wife.
Yeah. Yeah, so she got caught. She got caught.
Game out here.
She got caught by one of a friend, and yeah, he was delivering something to a football player, and then his wife was in there.
Shake what your mama gave.
And I had to be the one to tell him.
But why you have to be the one?
Yeah, what?
I was the team captain, I guess. I don't know. I'm the only one who was, yeah.
See,
and I'm gonna tell you, that's one of those hard things. Like, it was the last time I told someone to do something, because this is what happened. And this is why you don't, as a friend, if you really are a friend to someone, do not tell them something that makes them have to change their thought process. Because what ends up happening is eventually they look at you different. Because if they're not willing to change, you the only one that knows that secret, and then they gotta shift away from you, right? So I had to tell this person that, hey man, yeah, I think this is happening. I don't believe it though, right? Even though I can see the video, right? I don't believe it though. And the very next day, I've never seen this person on the road, ever. Never in my life. When we got to the hotel, never ever seen him. After I told him, oh, we seen this motherfucker every time. Coming in the hotel with 3, 4 of them. Shopping bags, because he needed to let us know that, he popping. And I just felt bad, like, dawg, we never even seen you in this light before. Now you out here trying to prove to us that,
should have been like that.
Like you pimping, you got a lot of girls, and you know what I mean. Before you was a secret dude, now you loud, and I just felt bad, like, damn, I shouldn't have.
Damn, yeah, because now he acting out of character.
Now he acting out of character. His game has changed. You know what I mean? I just felt.
He talking too much now.
Yeah, I just
it's like, bro.
Because now he got to say a whole bunch of shit. Man, the 2 holes I had last night. Like, come on, no.
Yeah, like nobody want to hear that.
Because when he's not talking, you got dudes like. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, I'm about to go to the strip club. I got about 200,000 in the ones. I want to know who. And you start throwing shots, and then just.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Brandon, what's the most difficult conversation?
None. I don't have like.
You don't tell.
No, like I didn't. I definitely not with the girls, because I wasn't on teams like that. Like, it was usually me bringing them in. So, but I don't have that. Like, I think no girls.
Someone ever told you anything?
Nah. Because I was wild. I was wild when I was playing, so it didn't matter. If you was hitting it, all right, that's cool. I mean, I got 3 or 4 months when I was playing.
Charging to the game, that was my second.
It's just hard. Those are just.
Maybe the one that you about to take serious. Like, if you weren't taking nobody serious, then that's. But if you was gonna take somebody serious, somebody should have.
But do you
put
want
it to the side, hey young fella, or you pull somebody, hey young fella. I don't think that's the move you want to make.
Okay, a question is that
right?
But,
yeah. I didn't.
But do you want to hear it? Do you care?
I think when you're young, you don't care. Like you young, you don't care. Like, cause it's like, bro, like 23, like, bro, I was 23, 24, like 20, like I don't care. Like, I ain't gonna see her again. Like, I don't.
No. What I'm saying is, as a player, right? If you and this girl is vibing on a level, do you really care what someone else is telling you about it? Like, man,
no.
Before you, she used to have 6, 7 of us going at the same time.
Well, wait. Well, I don't know. At the same time?
I'm just saying.
No. Listen, if I hear the girl that I'm with,
that particular analogy,
got like a train ran on her, come on, get the fuck out.
It don't change how you. Does it change how she treating you though?
Huh? It don't matter. It's just I just know who you are.
But if she's making you happy, does it change it?
Yeah, she can make me happy.
So you can have a girl who's never had nothing. She never dealt with anybody, but she treats you like shit. She treating you like shit. You ain't happy with her, but she ain't got no bodies.
Nah.
You ain't happy though, right?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
You out too?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm just
choo-choo.
I'm just out. I'm just out. The train shit, I'm out.
But she's all team. She's all team you though now.
I'm sure she is.
At this point,
I'm sure she is.
She all team you though.
I'm sure she is with me. I'm sure.
You don't have to go like this.
What? Come on, that's the sign. Y'all didn't have that sign?
Gil, is it Amtrak? Is it MetroLink? What are we talking like?
I'm
Long
just saying,
distances?
when we got one in the club, when we got one in the club, and everybody like, hey, yo. Hey, Kmart, you ain't. Hey, yo, K. Nigga, drop everything.
Kmart is a man of God.
Hey, come on, hey, Kmart.
Dressing that all.
Hey, hey, nigga. Well, he got the type of teammates that's
Yeah.
He be like, woo!
Yeah, so I can honestly
hey, Shorty, I'll kick you later.
But I can honestly say, like, I strayed away from those situations. Like, I never wanted my name to be involved.
Bible study.
Those. But you're absolutely right, though. Yes. Team, absolutely.
And on that note.
Got one.
On that note.
Hey, fellas, when you got one, just decide you ain't got to make no noise. Like, that's the sign now.
And on that note, a great place to end this show.
Major Pain.
Great place.
Great. Telling the story.
Great place to end another glorious day on Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. What? We will see y'all tomorrow.
Joe be trying to get the hell off.